Whoa.
Stream is starting. The Captain Coder at the helm. Bean water is ready. Today we will learn a lot. He loves the questions. He loves to sing.
Captain Coder's back. You ready? You ready for it? Here it comes. Get that finger ready. Where's the finger gonna be? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you happen to be in the world. Captain Sunburnt here on this beautiful Monday morning. Good. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. It doesn't look too bad. How bad does it look on the camera? How bad does it look on the camera? In the mirror, it looks bad. In the mirror, it looks it's rough. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Captain Coder here on this beautiful day. It's so good to be back. It's so good to be here. Maybe it's just not too bad now. It's interesting. I bet if I get close, you can really see it. But yeah, I'm pretty sunburnt. Patrick with the hat. That's right. That's right. Patrick with the hat. Patrick with the bonus hat. One hat. It looks like you have a shader. It's all right. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I was wondering how bad it would look on stream. Maybe with the hats it'll look worse. Thank you for the hat, Royal C-Dub. Patrick, thanks for the bonus hat. Royal C-Dub. Let's get another hat on here. 1, 2, 3 hats to go. 3 hats in, 3 hats deep, folks. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Here come the vibes. Vibes, how you been, my friend? It's going to be a wonderful day, everybody. It's so great to be back. It's so great to be here. Let me clear that pin. This pin has been here for days, for weeks. Maybe not weeks. There's this pin here. This pin here. I'm back. I'm traveling until June 17th. I'm back. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and unpin this message. Poo stack with the hat. Poo stack with the bonus hat. Let's get 1 hat. 1 hat. 2 hat. Red hat. I need a red hat. Red hat. Blue hat. Royal C-Dub, my vacation was absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Traveling with my students. It was like a, you know, it was a work trip. It's a work trip, but it was fun. We went to Disneyland. We did Disney World. No, Disneyland, not Disney World. Disney World's a whole nother monster. a whole nother monster. But I had a blast. Did Disney World. I didn't get sunburn at Disneyland. Sorry, I keep saying Disney World. You went to the East Coast. You should have robbed me. No. No, we're not gonna do that. No Robin. Just having fun here. Just having fun here, folks. It's so wonderful to have you here. Poostat, congratulations on your #1. Mooniz, welcome back. #2, Sidian, always wonderful to have you here. Tom Foolery, you know I love that name. It's great. It's grand. I can call you Tom, can call you Fool, I can call you Senpai, whatever you want me to call you, I'll call you. Sidian, welcome back. Cookies in Kohi, welcome into the stream. It's so wonderful to finally have you into a stream, Cookies. I hope you've been having a beautiful week. I hope things have been going wonderful. Skydriver, it's always a pleasure to have you here. Corfless, I hope things are going well. Enjoy your lurk, my friend. Looking forward to chat with you a little bit more. Dramel, how's your game coming along? How is your game coming along? So glad to have you here, Vibes. Welcome back to the stream. We've got Gemin Face. How do we pronounce it? Gemin Face. I'm not sure how you pronounce it now, but I am saying G-Min. Welcome to the stream. I'd like to welcome G-Min Face. Welcome to the captain's crew today. You know, G-Min Face. Thank you so much for following. G-Min, welcome to the stream. Great to have your Vibes. Thank you for giving me that energy. That energy to get going, get grooving, get moving. Ooh, I love that emote. I love that. That heart emote is beautiful. Whose is that? Whose emote is that? Look at that
gorgeous heart.
Patawapa, bleed purple HD. That's a good emote. Gemini, like Gemini. Gotcha. Patrick, it's wonderful to have you back, my friend. Zaft. It's been great chat with you and all those other streams. Zaft, how the heck have you been? The hat redeem just for subs. Cookies and Kohi. No, I actually am not an affiliate, so you can't even sub here. You can't sub here. Which I know is really confusing. Affiliate. There, I can get it right the first time. First try. Yeah, I'm not an affiliate. So you need 500 points, ! Hat to get in there. My own username. That's funny. That's hilarious. Oh, it sounds like something I would do. Gemin, welcome in. Great to have you here. What did I miss? It's because I did affiliate twice. That's why it came through. I thought something interesting happened there. Oh, folks, I'm so excited to be back. I had such a wonderful trip, but I am ready to get back into it. I'm ready to hop in. Jazz, I am doing so great. I'm doing grand today. How are you? Yeah, Cookies and Kohi. No, I'm not an affiliate. But we're getting ready for that game jam. We're coming in hot. Welcome in, everybody. Game jamming. That's right, folks. We're coming in right here, folks. Captain Coder's on you a game jam. 2 days, 2 hours, 48 minutes, 7 seconds. Almost 2 days away. That's right. Let's get a link to this. That's a good idea, Royal. Bro, that's a great idea. Game jam. Captain Coder's on your game jam coming up. Don't miss it. Be there or be a square-like shape. Look, sometimes it's okay to be a square. Sometimes it's okay. Welcome in, my friends. It's so wonderful to have you here. I hope everyone's doing wonderful. Oh, I hit some weird button. All my fonts changed drastically. There we go. Let's get that back the way it was. Wonderful to have him here. Be there or be the default cube. That's right. Be a default cube. No one wants to be a default cube. In Captain Coder's Learning Game Jam, you're encouraged to learn and code and grow and learn something new. You don't win by being the best. You win by learning the most. Thank you, Vibe. Thank you, Vibe, for you in the back. Pay attention, Smab. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for sharing your amazing labyrinth with me so I could check it out. I kind of peeked at it. I wish I had looked at it a little bit earlier. I'll start a learning project I randomly stumbled upon this jam. Mark, welcome in. I hope you're excited about it. Folks, if you haven't thought about joining the game jam, but that's what we're doing. We're going to learn something new here every day. We're trying to learn something new here every day. I've been learning a little bit of Godot. I did a little bit of Unity visual scripting. Have you watched any of the Olympic team trials? I have not. That's a good question. Any specific sports you've been looking forward to, Royal? Do you enjoy? I'm not even sure. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jess. Let me look up what that is. I don't. Probably. Let's see. Let's see what it is. It's a good question. Let's so we're gonna keep it Jess. This is we're not gonna do anything kind of political like that. So let's be a little bit respectful of everything there. All right. Okay. You're welcome to be here, but we're gonna keep it game dev related, programming related. Let's not get too off topic. That's a little too off topic for my taste. But thank you so much for being here. Glad to have you here. Let me double check here. Yeah. Okay. Swimming. When I was growing up, Royal C-Dub, swimming and water polo were my two favorite sports. The only sports I really did in high school. I love swimming. Okay. All right. So we're going to hop in. We're going to be learning us some more stuff. Tony, welcome back. Great to have you here. Congratulations on your number 12. Thank you for the lurk, Royal C-Dub. Enjoy your lurk. Before we went on break, let me make sure I haven't made any changes. I did. I don't think I have. We were learning some Godot. We were making ourselves a little platformer. I don't think I've made any changes. Tani made some submission on GitHub, did a little pull request. But this is what we made last week. So learning some Godot. We put this together, and let me get the audio so you can actually hear. There's a little bit of audio in here. Let me turn this audio off. But we've been learning some Godot. This is my first Godot project. And we added in a menu where we can adjust the music, sound effects, and we can play the game here. So this is the last thing we added was this little menu. And then we have our little tofu can move and jump, has a run button so it can start running. And then we added in some sound effects there. That's the last thing we were sort of adding in and getting the sound effects working. And we can die, and then so we're almost there. Yeah, so we're well, awesome. When I looked it up, it seems like it's a pretty religious holiday. So this is a stream about programming. So we're going to make sure that we stay on that topic. Congratulations on your holiday, though. Okay. All right, everybody. So in this game here, it's a little bit tricky. Oh, got you there. Okay. All right, Dragon Spirit Games, how the heck have you been? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for the hat. Let's get another hat on this stack. There it is. There it is. Thank you so much for the hat. Braxton Wise, welcome into the stream. Great to have you here. I hope you're having a beautiful day. But yeah, we are here. We're going to see if we can finish this up before our game jam starts, because I want to, for the game jam, I want to do some 3D stuff. I want to do some 3D stuff. So I want to make it so I want to add a title screen. I want to make it so that you can actually finish a level. And then maybe we'll add in a few other things, but we really only have 2 days left before the game jam. Game jam starting on Wednesday. And then I'm going to switch gears into learning some 3D stuff. I want to learn how to do some 3D modeling in Blender. And then I also want to learn how to do rigging of 3D bodies, 3D models. I might do it in Godot. I'm not sure. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I think I'm going to do it in Unity. And the main reason I want to do that is because I like web builds so much. And I'm not sure. Maybe I should do it in Godot so I can learn about a little bit of the web builds. But I like programming in C#. And the C# web builds in Godot 4 just are not there yet. yeah, so we're going to go and finish this level up here. I want to put, and maybe even make it a little bit easier, add in a couple different levels, little short things. But let's start by making a menu, like a title screen for this. We could add in the next level, yeah. So that's what I'm saying, Jess. I want to finish it up. And the very least, we need to add in a title screen, and then like you win screen at the end. So you get to the end. And then if we have some time, we can add in some additional levels. Exactly. Okay, so let's start by adding in a title screen. What do I want to do for my title screen? So that's the big question. Is what I want to do for the title screen. It's going to be called Tofu Land. In the past, when we made this using Tick 80, so let's come on over here. If we look at Tofu Land, we made a Tick 80 version of this game using the same assets here. And so I kind of want to see if maybe we can make something like the one here. So this is a nice little intro screen that we made on the Tick 80. It says Tofu Land, had little title screen music playing. So I guess we could switch that title so you could hear the title. It's sort of the same chord progression, but a different song, which I find interesting. But I think I want to make something that looks like this for a title screen. So put together a little scene that says Tofu Land, but maybe the difference on that one is you might be able to control the player on the screen to like select the game start type thing. But I want to create a similar scene to this. And so I'm considering my options here. I think I might use, maybe I'll use a tile map for these because I like the like bulkiness of these. And so we might put together some sprites that are just solid squares that we can use to draw on the screen, make a slightly smaller one here. But I really like this font. We could also draw out another title screen, but I think I like this a lot. Intensicode, welcome back. So I had some time the last few days, so I made another silly game demo. Nice. This is really early, but maybe worth a quick chuckle. Title intro screen in the first level in which you can do some shooting. That it's for now. That's it for now. Gotcha. Main protagonist, me, the Captain Coder. Let's check it out. Anyway, I'll add this to your Discord in a few days in case I make progress and this becomes the actual game. Don't want to disturb your Godot, and no worries. Let's take a look. This is a perfect time to check it out. I haven't gotten too deep into anything yet. All right, mini shooter. Oh, I love this like scrolling effect here. Psycho Cell, nice. Space to fire and continue. Look at that. The Captain Coder in Who Done It? Who done it? Who done what? Who done it? Fire. Let's check it out. Oh, that face.
Happened. Somebody did it.
Somebody did it.
Who done it?
Who done it? Who done it?
It was them.
Get him. Did I sign up for this? This is cool. This reminds me of 3D World Runner. Did you ever play 3D World Runner for the NES? This is cool. Oh, I love. So, and then it also looks like, are you using, doing real 3D or is this pseudo 3D tiling? This is awesome. Space here. Oh yeah, you said that. Space Harrier. Yeah. This is such a cool start. All right. Very nice. Is that Halo Spartan? It's true. Cookies. It's true. It's true. Thank you so much for sharing this with us, Intensicode. I can't. Oh, you got it. You definitely have to share this when it's ready. It's a 2D engine only, so have to fake 3D. It almost looks like real 3D on the floor with like sprites floating on top of it. This is super cool. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. Oh my goodness. Intensicode points. Add Intensicode. 500 points. Excellent, excellent work there, my friend. Awesome. Papaya, how you been? Welcome back to the stream. Happy Monday, my friend. Oh, with the hat. Let's get the hat. Boom. Let's do it. Boom, shakalaka. Shakalaka. Laka, boom. Thank you for the hat. Thank you for the hat. Uh-oh. That hat. Hang on. We gotta find our balance. There we go. All right, can do it. We can do it. We can keep this hat stack on here. Oryx, welcome into the stream. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. We done did it, folks. We're gonna make a title screen here for our tofu game. Thank you so much for the hat, Redeem. Let's get another hat on this stack. Boom. Thank you for the hat. How do we do? How we do, Oryx? How you doing, friend? Welcome back. It's so wonderful to see you. It's a known fact that hats strengthen your core. It's true. That's why my core is so strengthened. You folks have helped me strengthen my core so much. Is that a hat? Is that hat a soft cap? I'm not sure what a soft cap is, but it's like a baseball cap, but not for a baseball team. It's like what you might consider a base. It's soft. So soft. Oh yeah, it is soft. It's a soft cap. It's a soft cap. Cap wearing a cap. Captain, I misspelled it. Cat pain. Cat pain. Oh geez. Oh geez, Corflish, you're hilarious. All right, we're gonna hop in here. We're gonna make a title screen. We're gonna make a title screen. Let me close all of these. Close. I actually haven't made additional tabs yet. Cat pain. Oh no, Zap. That's right. Let's create a 2D scene, and I'm gonna make this gonna be our. I'm gonna make a scene. Scene. We're gonna call this title. All right, so I have a title scene here, and our title scene. I want to create. Let's create a couple sprites that are just these colors. These colors. I'm wondering if I can pull this off. Had to clip it, Dragon Spirit Games. Thank you for the clip. Thank you for the clip. Look, sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes you're compelled to do the things that we do, and you just got to do what you got to do. Even if that's, even if it feels, even if you're not quite sure how someone else reacts, sometimes you're just compelled to do it. You make, that's right. The way you made sweet love with the cap. Look, what's wrong with making sweet love with the cap? What's wrong with that, Dragon Spirit Games? Is there anything wrong with making sweet love with the cat? Okay, let's hop back in here. Oh no. What am I doing? This is a PG-11 stream, folks. Excuse me. Look, nothing. That's why I clipped it. With it on, or actually with it. With it. With it on. We put, look, the captain loves you, which means you should love you. And if you love you, you gotta love that cap. There, what's so creepy about loving things? Look, what's so creepy about loving things? I love this hat. I love this stream. I love this bean water. Oh, that bean water's good. Well, I've been gone. I forget how good the coffee is that I have here at home. The coffee I get, I buy some pretty nice, I wouldn't call it too extravagant, but the coffee I have here is not the hotel coffee. The hotel I was staying at had the worst you know, you kind of get used to it, but they had some pretty bad coffee there. Okay, what do I want to do? I love learning. Learning's contagious. Love is contagious. Yeah, that's right. I'm making a title screen. I wanted to okay. Let's open up a sprite. A sprite. There it is. Then we'll have this open for days, and it'll all right. So let's go into our open recent. Nope, new. I want to create this title screen. I love food, and still I am going to start a 2-year durable lifestyle altering program. This Wednesday, my BMI was way too high with a 34.7. I think my BMI is pretty high too. Did you compile a sprite by chance? I did not. I bought it. I do know that you can compile, but I did purchase a sprite. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite. So we're gonna make some 8x8. Well, it needs to be bigger than that. It's gonna be like kind of a sprite shape. It's 1.2.28. It's been a while. Maybe I should update. Should I update this? What's the newest version? Natural flavoring is here. Ace. I can never spell this. Ace. Right. Oh, there it is. There's a look. There's a button for it, right there. Button. I already bought this. I'm gonna have to probably figure out how to get it. Mine looks very different. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm pretty behind. Pretty behind. Let's go. Hang on. Let's go check out. I think I bought it on Itch. I might have to go find the email. Let's see. On Itch, if I go into my library, is this where I bought it? A Sprite. Hang on. Let's go into my. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Give me just a moment. Please stand by. Please stand by. We're gonna go look it up. See if I can find. I might just have to buy it again, or I can compile it. Maybe I could compile it. Your A Sprite order is ready. I got it on Humble Bundle. Interesting. Okay, A Sprite is my game with the longest playtime on Steam. I often just leave it open. Oh, you're using Krita. Krita is way different than A Sprite. That's okay. This is a very different pages claimed. All right, I'm gonna have to figure that out off stream because I would like to use probably the latest version. Or is there just like a download button? I don't want to click buy now. I want to download. Hang on. Welcome back, Papaya. Great to have you here on this beautiful day. Welcome back. We might just have to move forward, but let me log in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it wants me to do authentication. We're not going to do that on stream. That's okay. We can make do with what we have. There's a how to update link on the bottom of that page. Smab's release. If you don't remember where you got Asper, you can try logging into Humble Purchase. This is what I was doing. Press A Sprite. So I went to do this. This is where I got it from. I got it from a Humble Purchase. When I go to log in, it wants me to do like two-factor authentication. So I'm gonna wait to do that. And for now, we can use the old version. The old version will be okay for what we're gonna do because what I'm gonna do is relatively simple. Let's do 256 by 256 just to start out. Just to show you what I'm going to do is going to be in A Sprite played for that's a couple hours, just a few. Yeah, a lot of people use Libre Sprite. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna do these 7 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like this. So I'm just creating a bunch of little tiny sprites like this that are just squares to start to form my title screen. This is what I'm doing to form my title screen. I actually think I want them to be this color, and then the back here will be this color. And I think I might do, I'm gonna make a bunch of sprites that look like this. Okay, making a bunch of sprites that look like, there's a line tool I could probably use. Is there a draw line tool? There it is. So I'm gonna make a bunch of sprites that look like this, and I'm gonna use that on a tile map. I clicked it, I was able to find it. Look. I don't need no fill tool. Spent the last few days also starting to learn Godot. It's my first game engine I've tried. I'm pretty happy with it, Smab. What I've said is it feels like open source software, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just there's some coherentness to it that a lot of open source software sort of feels that way, in my opinion. Okay, boom. Draw this out like that. And then L to get back over here. I want this wrong color again. Do our orange like this, boop. So So we get these nice little contrasting colors here. Let's see what that's gonna look like if we're gonna export a sprite sheet. Oh, that's right. I forget in here. Let's just do an export. Save. Let's go into our get Captain Coder. This is learn you a Godot. Nope. It definitely has some UI issues. Panels that should be showing information for one scene still showing the information for the previous. Yeah, the other one, the example I like to give Smab is that on this screen, in different areas, different inputs do different things. So for example, zooming on this scene is done with just scrolling, but zooming on, let's go find it. Zooming on, where is it? There's a, if I want to go into like my sprites, there are other areas where I have to hold down Control to zoom. And then there's another area where I hold down Alt to zoom. And so it's just the inconsistency between the user interactions that's a little bit, that's when it felt weird, like particularly weird to me. But there's several examples like that. Learn you a Godot. We're gonna do raw here. This is going to, and I guess I could save this directly into this sprites. We're gonna call this fat pixels. All right, this is gonna be our fat pixels. Okay, and if I refresh, is there a refresh button? Oh, did this export? This did not export as a, that's right. I want to export this as fat pixels. There we go. So now we have these fat pixels. And my idea, let's create another tile map for our fat pixels. So on this scene, I want to be able to draw fat pixels, essentially, fat pixels. So we're gonna add a tile map to this. Our tile map is gonna be 8 by 8. 8 by 8, maybe we scale this up, I'm not sure. And then we need to make a new tile set. And our tile, this is what I think, 8 by 8 here. Our tile set's gonna be 8 by 8. Can I, yeah, let's save. We're gonna save this as our fat pixels tile sheet. Fat pixels tile set, like this. So now I have this tile map down here, but I wanna go to my tile set. And that's interesting. Tile set. How do I open? This is interesting. What is? Because I have. How do I know which tile set is open here? Redoni. Hello, Redoni. How you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I want to add in an atlas. See something weird about that, because I should have a separate tile set. I'm doing absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. Filters tile. I have this. Oh, there it is. I had the wrong one open. Fat pixels tile set. Okay. Want to rename this to map tile set. All right, so fat pixels tile set. Let's add in an atlas. And the atlas is going to be coming from our fat pixels PNG like this. Would you like to automatically create tiles in this atlas? Yes. And this is going to be 8 by 8 like this. And so the idea being that with this tile map, I'm working on a title screen for my Tofu game. So I've been learning Godot. So I'm not sure if you saw how much we did on this last week. And so we made this platforming game. I want to add in a title screen for this. And so to do the title screen, I am building out what I'm calling fat pixels. So I've made this tile map that has these giant pixels, and I was going to see how they look. My idea is to build out the lettering like this on a tile map, sort of like this. Toe, but yeah, like this. So we're gonna build out this. No worries, cookies. You're building this magnificent power of hats in the background. That gives me an idea, cookies. It gives me an idea. I want to make a tower, a hat tower defense game. Oh, hat tower defense. Ooh. Maybe we'll have to do that. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. So I'm making a title screen for my tofu game. And so I'm putting together this font. Could really use a game window like Unity has it. Oh, you're saying like the scene view in Unity? Chats that try to hat each other. Dow, welcome back. I hope you've been well, Freedom. Great to see you. So basically, I want to create a title screen that looks similar to this one here. And so I was going to put together a series of different fat pixels that I want to use. Scene view is what you do now. The one where you can see what the camera sees. Oh, so like if I had a camera on this, it'd be good to be able to like have a little preview window. Yes. Does it not have that? Camera 2D. We do want to add a camera to this scene. Doesn't this kind of do that? I guess not. Oh, it does. It does. There it is. It does show you what the camera sees a little bit, but it's not exactly in Unity, but there's like a little side window that shows up. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. Okay, so for my tile map, rendering quadrant size, if I increase this, I'm not sure what this variable is doing. I do think I want to scale this up like that, though. Yeah, it might just be 2x. We'll find out. Can I move my camera, my tile map? I suppose I should have done that in the center. Volmancer, Captain and Godot hype. That's right, Volmancer. We're doing some Godot. We're learning ourselves a game jam. We're learning ourselves a little bit of Godot here. For anyone who doesn't know, our game jam's coming up. Captain Coder's learning a game jam coming up in just a few days. But don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. We're gonna listen to this guy. This guy knows a little bit more than I do about Captain Coder's Linear Game Jam. So let's listen to what he has to say. Hello and welcome to Captain Coder's Learn You a Game Jam, where you are encouraged to learn something new. In this game jam, you don't win by creating the best game possible. You win by learning as much as possible. In addition to submitting your game to this jam, you're encouraged to submit a devlog, blog, or vlog detailing what you learned along with the resources that you used so others can also learn that skill. If you do this, you're entered into our raffle to win $50. 5 unique people will be drawn and each will win $50. Additionally, myself and 2 guest judges will review all of the submissions to determine the top 5 most educational submissions. 2 grand prize winners will receive $250 each, one for the best written blog and one for the most educational video or podcast. Additionally, 3 runners-up will win $100 each just for learning something new. So join the Discord, check us out on Twitch, and learn something new. I can't wait to see what you make. We'll see you there. So if you hadn't heard about Captain Coder's Learn You a Game Jam, be sure to join. Be sure to check it out. You won't be disappointed. Everybody wins just by learning something. You win just by learning. Just by learning. So be sure to check it out. If you have any questions, join the Discord. Feel free to ask me here on Twitch as well. And that's what we've been working on. Okay, so I want to add in a couple new colors for my Tomek. Next jam, gotcha. No worries, Radoni. No worries. Skydriver with 3,849 points. Not bad. That's a lot of points. Want to select all of these. Why can't I select all of these? What's going on here? It says drawing wrecked. Oh, I think I need to do that. Yeah, let's do a Q-list round. I love it. I'll be asking a ton. Are the devlogs by group or by individual? Cookies, individual. You can do it as a group or individual. It's up to you. We will be taking that into account though. Yeah, individual is totally fine. Okay. Yeah, round of Q-list. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Let's get it done because so here's the thing on a team. If you guys are all learning the same thing, it's a little bit different. But if you have someone who's learning art, someone who's learning like programming, someone who's it totally makes sense to do different blogs based on that, right? And so that makes sense. Skydriver, let's take a look at this Q list. Do a round of Q list, folks. Anyone who doesn't know, Q list is one of my favorite games of all time. It's a little word game. Feel free to make suggestions as we go. Feel free to make suggestions as we go here. Get this camera situated over on this spot here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. We're going to do a little round of Q list here. What's going on over there? Oh, it's just, I was trying to figure out what was, I just had paper towels out today. Got it. Okay. So we're going to roll these dice. And the goal is to connect all of these letters together in a continuous grid of words that are at least 3 letters long. They all have to be at least 3 letter longs. It's still in the tin. Yeah, we still have the tin. Oh, there's a thank you. Good eye, Skydriver. Good eye. There we go. So for example, law, L-A, is not a valid word. Not a valid word in Q-list because it's not long enough. Fastest Darwin fastest drawn in the East. I've been doing a rush to learn game programming the last couple months, so this is a nice chance to summarize all the stuff I've been trying to learn and lay it out before I start. Hope that even when I mess up, there'll be some nice learning out. Awesome, that's amazing. Fastest draw in the West. I'm looking for it. Captain Anosa, how you been, friend? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the lamp is a little bit too bright there. There we go, a little bit easier to see. Chomp is a good one. Let's get a chomp going. Chomp, chimp. Chomp is good. Chimp could be good too. We got 3 vowels, which is great. So we got a chomp. I was thinking it would be fun to make this into a game. I was thinking we could turn this into a digital game as well and have an infinite Q list board. So every time we do a Q list redeem, it adds on to the existing board. I was thinking we could do that. Rain is a good one. Rain. Let's see if we can find a way to connect that in though. That's the hard part, right? We need to get that added in because we could do Roma. Is Roma a word? Like Roma tomatoes, Roma. And then we could add rain down here like this. Rain, Maine is another good one. We might do Maine instead. I like Maine. The challenge with Maine here is it conflicts with this O. So it makes it a little bit hard to use this vowel. But I think that could be a really fun. This one's a little bit tricky because this A and the O are so close. So it's hard to use that in both places. But then we got limb. Instead of main, pain. Ooh, pain's a good one. I mean, the A and the I together is a little bit tricky as well. Daft, thank you for the suggestion for pain. If we do romp, we could do romp. We could do champ. Lure. Is L-I-R a word? I don't think rom or L-I-R are words actually. So maybe we shouldn't do that one. Lorm. Is lorm a word? I don't think lorm's a word. We got clomp. Chomp. Let's try champ. Let's try. Oh, didn't mean to. Chlor. Is chlor a word? I don't think chlor is a word. Oh, can we do chlorine? Chlor. Oh, we don't have an E. Chlorine would have been a really good long one to have in there. Lorm alphabet is a thing. The Lorm alphabet. I've never heard of the word Lorm. What does Lorm mean? But we do have lamp. Chlorine. We're not going to be able to do that one. Chin. We got, this one's harder than some of the other ones. Bam, P-A-P-I, plip, plur, plam, plum, pla. Uh-oh. This one's harder than some of the past ones we've had. I just misused the Scrabble 2-letter words. Yeah, fastest. We're not allowed to use 2-letter words. That they present it. Proclaim as proclaim. I missed that one. Proclaim. Holy cannoli, that's a good one. Proclaim. Okay. Proclaim. Fantastic. Again, the A and the I being close together like that. Ham. And then nor. There we go. Proclaim the ham is nor. We could also do horn. Ham, and I think we got it. How'd we do? Proclaim, nor, and ham. Nice work, everybody. Couldn't have done it without you. I was playing this yesterday on the plane, and I was getting a little bit of motion sick. Yeah, nice and symmetrical. That doesn't always happen. That rarely happens. I was getting motion sickness on the plane while I was playing this, and I couldn't finish. We won't falter nor proclaim a ham. Poo stack, it's true. This is true. Let's add this to the Q-List Hall of Fame. Q-List Hall of Fame coming right up, folks. Let me adjust this here. I need to get a second camera. I have so many fun things planned this summer, or that I want to do. Planned is a strong word. Planned is too strong word. So many things that I want to do. On Itch, everything we need to do to join. That's all you got to do. Natural Flavors to join, and then submit when you're ready. That's all you got to do, though. Yeah, nothing. Joining the Discord can help if you have questions. Being here on Twitch helps if you have questions as well. Oh, I already have Discord open. That's why I'm having trouble finding it. It's right in front of my face. Right in my face. Let's go to our Q-List Hall of Fame. Here it is, folks. We're going to add that in. Yeah, so maybe this is an idea I have for an on-stream project. Is taking Q-Lists, turning it into a digital game, and then making it an infinite Q-List board. So every time we play Q-List, we'll roll a new set of dice, but you have to add it onto the existing board. Ask away here and on Discord. Absolutely. Keep them coming. But yeah, all you got to do is click that button to join. Click that join button. You're in. And then, submit some. It's 2 weeks long. Starts tomorrow. Starts in just about 2 days. Almost there. Folks, thank you so much for the Q-List redeem points. Add all 250 points for helping me complete this. Excellent work, everybody. So what I want to do, get points zapped. Do it. All right. So I want to, how do I change my starting screen? How do I change my starting scene? Project settings, scene. Let's see. I bet it's in here. Scene. Run. First scene. Main scene. Okay, it's gonna go to our title. Where did this save? Notes. Overlay. Scenes. Here we go. Title. Nice. You're wear it. All right, so here's what we got right now. A2 Dre. That's right. The captain's back. Back again. Captain's back. Godot in. Go in. Tell your friends. The captain's back. Godot in. Okay, I'm back with a sunburn. I'm pilling awesome. I'm feeling great, folks. I'm so glad to be back. I'm having a beautiful day. This is the same. We're working on the tofu game. I'm building our title screen for our tofu game. So I want to add in just like a nice blue background to this. So this is the Godot, the Godot game. Can't talk. This is our Godot game that we were making. So this is the game. And we are adding in a title screen to our game. So this is what we've been making. And so we didn't quite finish it last week, which is okay. I had my trip, and now we're back in here. We're working on the title of the game. Yeah, having fun with it. The arts are from MC Flesher. Yeah. Over on What's the website? Open Game Art. I didn't see your scenes folder, but I didn't realize you'd use the search. Yeah. So we're gonna build out some letters here. Let's add in some more letters to our fat pixels file here. Let's get some green. We'll get some, we'll do this green here. All right. This tells me how 7. I'm sure there's a square tool. There has to be a square tool. There we go. And I want to do 7 by 7. And we'll do another, go to the line tool. Tofu. If I do this, I'm curious if this will mess things up over here. No, it didn't. Have you used shaders in Godot? I have not used shaders in Godot, Ironic Moronic. That's a good question. I have not done that. Can I tell this to just do... How do I add more? Oh, easy. Easy. Now if I go to my tile map, I have this here. Okay. Tofu. Tofurkey. Let me draw you. There we go. Tofu. Does that look like an F? That F looks hideous. Should I do a big F? I'm gonna do a big F. I can make this a big T like that. Shaders are really cool. I've only played with it once, but I took to it quickly. I'm hoping to use more shaders in the upcoming game jam during the second week. That's not entirely true. I've done a little bit with shade. Oh, not in Godot. I've done a little bit with shaders. Fuel Snabbles is like a shader expert and came on and has done some awesome. We did an awesome collab together, which I had a blast doing. Let's see if we can get tofu. Maybe we do that. The F is so hard to write. Does that look like an F? I have to come up with a new one just out of curiosity. How many submissions do you get for the game jam on average? So last year we received 45 submissions. It looks like it's going to be a little smaller this year. We'll see. So if we take a look, we have 107 people joined. We'll see how many end up joining throughout the week. So this year's game jam's a little bit longer. So I'm actually expecting quite a few people to join on Friday, Saturday, like discover it. So I know a lot of people go and they look for a game jam on the weekend. So I'm expecting more people to join. If we look at last year's game jam, we had 42 entries. But if we go and we look more at the participants, we had 244 people join. So I'd say we'll probably get, if we get up to 150, if we get to 200, I'll expect about 40 submissions, 30 to 40 submissions. But I don't think we're gonna quite get there. Gumby No 5, welcome into the stream. Great to see it. Is that a new username? Where do we declare our teams? When you submit, let's double check. I think when you submit, it's a good question. Let's go back to this one here. When you submit, I'm pretty sure there's a spot for teams, and if there's not, we'll add one in. Create custom fields. Oh, I don't have one here. There'll be a spot for you to submit your team. So there will be a team submission spot in here. I just haven't added it in. So there will be a field here. Team members. Separate by comma. Why are you doing all of these things? What's happening? This is crazy. What? Look, I have no option but to turn on imported extensions. That's weird. I've been getting kind of frustrated with Microsoft Edge the last couple of times I've used it. It keeps adding in like Microsoft Edge ads. Do I not have the option to not join the brave side? I might have to. What if I don't want to turn on the imported extensions? There we go. That's how you do it. Single line, not required, but we can, yeah. So, and then the other one is links to dev, log, blog, or vlog. Like this, we'll do a multi-line string, and we'll put an optional like this. And then the last one is opt in to most educational prize. So it's optional. We'll make this one a multiple choice. And then we put yes. Is that right? Yes, comma, no. Oops, don't want that. Configure field settings. I have to double check. They don't have the description on this. Would you like to, I'm just gonna make this. Would you like to opt in for prizes? Yes, no. There we go. Click save. There it is. Perfect. Perfect. Easy. Easy. Right. We'll come back over here. There we go. Captain Coders learning a game jam. There it is. Just started learning Godot myself. Gumby, I've been learning Godot for just a few, like, maybe 2 weeks now. Not quite 2 weeks, I don't think. Captain Anosa, thank you so much for prompting that. I probably would have forgotten that if you hadn't. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Also, folks, if you guys don't know, Captain Anosa is new streamer. We should give him some love. He's learning Godot. He's gonna be doing all kinds of cool stuff during Learn You a Game Jam, I believe. So if you want to go watch and have some fun over, if you like streamers, go check out Captain Anosa. That's all I want to say. That's all I gotta say. We have fun over there. I've had a lot of fun. All right, let's add in another color. Let's do a blue. What do you think about this blue color? Is this square? Build, it's U. Okay. So if we want to, we'll do blue. Like this. And then with a nice shadow to it. Okay. Let's go ahead and export this again. Yes. Okay. Come over here. We're going to come back to our tile map, come to our tile set, add that to our tile set, come back to our tile map and add in a U. Code Monk number 16. We got Code Monk number 16. Code Monk, how are you? Code Monk, welcome back to the stream. Great to see you, my friend. I hope you've been well. Tofu, I want my F. I think I want my F to be bigger. Tofu. It just looks a little bit weird, right? Does the F look weird to anyone else? It looks okay. It's okay. What did I do on my tofu land before? Tofu land. Looks fine to you? Okay. Looks okay to you, Elin Rude? I'm glad. Okay. All right. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. It looks off to me for some reason. I wanted to go look at how I did it in Tick 80 before. I think I just did it. So Tick 80 is a lot more limited. Okay, so that is exactly how I ended up doing it. Okay. The T is taller. That's all right. We can have a tall T. Tall T. Ooh. All right, tofu, and let's add in some more colors. Tofu land. Let's do, what do we think? Purple. Purple and pink. 7 by 7. And then we'll do a purple. Like so. Is there an export button? Control Alt Shift S. That's a lot of buttons. My hand's not fancy enough for all those buttons at the same time. Okay, let's add this into our tile set. Come back to our tile map, and then we'll do a land. The hotkey for the D. Okay. Land like that. That shortcut was designed by Emacs users. All of Emacs shortcuts are like you press Control or Alt, but usually not both, and then it's like Control Alt left shift as launch. There, as launch missile. That's correct. I feel like, look, you are correct. You're correct. I'm a recovering Emacs user, by the way. For who doesn't know, I'm a recovering Emacs user, and I'm pretty sure it's what gave me carpal tunnel. Pretty sure that's why I have carpal tunnel. Land. Okay, let's do an A. Let's get another color. Maybe we use the same colors though. I'm gonna have extra fingers. I love me Emacs. I was gonna say all the Emacs shortcuts are not. You don't Control Alt Shift. You wouldn't do something like that in Emacs. You do Control X, Control S. So you'd hold down Control and then you'd press like 5 keys after that, but you wouldn't have to hold them all down at the same time. Here I am making excuses for Emacs. That's just this entry gives you carpal tunnel. That's fair, Smab. That's fair. That's why I got my magic keyboard. Feel like I need more colors. Or I could do inverses here. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see what the inverse colors look like. Or now if I go this direction with them. Let's try this and this. All right, let's see what that color looks like. Export. Proton with the hat. Let's get a hat added to the stack. Proton, thank you so much for the hat. Thank you so much for the hat. We got a hat. Ooh, let's get a good one. Let's get a good one. Thank you so much for the hat, Proton. How about the corny hat? Let's get our corn hat on. Go ahead and zoom out a little bit. We got to make our room a little bit bigger for this hat. Thank you for the hat, Proton. How you been? Dental. Oh, Dental. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. It wasn't the keyboard for me. It was specific repetitive mouse. It's for me. I used to never use a mouse. For me, it was absolutely. I feel like I remember exactly when I went over the edge with my carpal tunnel. So it was my 3rd year of undergrad, 3rd or 4th year. I was in a class called Design of Large Programs, and we had a big deadline coming up. And I was on a team project, and I programmed for 32, it was like a 32, 36 hour programming stint with very little sleep in there and just constant programming. I remember after that, just my arm went completely numb and just like aching so bad. And ever since then, anytime I type on a regular keyboard for like 10, 15 minutes, my whole arm starts going numb. So I kind of feel like I remember exactly when I have that. It's not just the repeated stress, it's like overdoing it for a long period of time. That's why they suggest taking a break every like 90 minutes, 60 minutes, get up, walk around, that stuff. Yeah, Sesamium made this sound. Where's my Clayman? My Clayman. This one. The Moon People song there is by Sesamium. Creative name. So it's Design of Large Programs. Because it wasn't yet a software engineering class, you could think of it as a class about the Book of Four. So like design, it's sort of a design patterns book, and you implemented programs that were complex enough that you couldn't just like dump it into nothing. You had to sort of do it there. All right. You had to like design it well, otherwise it would fall apart. So it's all about like unit testing, that kind of stuff. Fortune's favorite, welcome back to the stream. How you been, friend? Hope you've been well. Yeah, hope you've been well. I really enjoy that class. One of my favorite ones. What the corn? That's right, cookies. That's right. Thank you for the link, Proton. Thank you for the link. Run to the hills. Was that? You know, I gotta be careful with some of your music because of the copyright stuff. What are we listening to here? If it ends up being this is Proton's Run to the Hills Metallica cover. Is that Metallica? Oh, I don't want to get copyright struck, Proton. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use those vocals. So I'm I'm not gonna listen to that all the way through, but folks, we feel should go check it out. Iron Maiden. Sorry, yeah, Iron Maiden. That's right. I apologize for getting that wrong. I feel that it feels like blasphemy to get that wrong, but just for copyright issues, I'm not going to play that one. But folks, be sure to go check it out. Proton, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I don't think I like this combination here, but I might like this combination. Feels weird. Let's try it. Let's go ahead and put it in there and see what it is. I think I have an idea on what I'm going to do for Learn You a Game Jam. Was wondering if we can start the blog early with pre-fillings, if I have to wait to win it. No, you just can't start programming. You can't start making assets because the theme's not. Starting on your devlog's totally fine, I think, right now. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, that feels totally fine. Like pre-blogging, getting your resource together. Because I'm not pre-blogging, but I know exactly what you're talking about there. Ooh, look how that looks hideous. Let's see if this looks okay. We don't know the theme yet, yeah. But if you, so for example, I am planning to do Blender. Blender's the tool that I want to learn. I've been wanting to learn it for a long time. And Milfias, thank you so much for the confirmation there. I think that's okay. All right. You can do an A like this. Does this A look okay? What do we think of that color? I'm not sure I like that color. Can I do... It's so... How do we do an A? How do you do lowercase a? Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. That color's bad, right? Let's get a dark blue behind it. Won't enter officially. That's okay. If you don't enter officially, that's all right. We don't have to. I'm going to try and make something in VR. It is nerve-wracking to think about and read. Got you. Tofu lo. That's right. That's right. Could do the A with the tail at the top. Is that how it's? Do A's have tails at the top? You're saying like that? That can't be right. Look like this. Oh, I see what you're saying. So it could be. Sorry, I was like, this does not. You're correct. Let's try that. Let's see if we can get the A to look okay that way. Oh no. A. Can you tell I'm a typographist? Typographist. Looks like an @ sign. Upside down E. Okay, I think I liked it better like this. All right, I want to swap that color out though. This one looks a little bit better. The color is bad. I need a light color first, so we might have to go find two different colors. Let's look at, maybe we do tan and dark tan. That might look okay. Control-Alt-Shift-S, export. Easy. Okay, does that look better? I think I need to put the background blue color there first. That's still terrible. I think it's better, but it's still terrible. Let's add a layer into our tile map here. We're gonna add into our tile set. I want just a dark blue tile that I can fill in. We're gonna add an atlas. It's gonna come from this one here. Yes. See how it did on that. Did okay. Oh, there's a project clear color. That sounds zapped. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a code name for a military operation. Project clear color. It's like it's the PCC, Project Clear Color. Operation Clear Color. I don't know why that sounds that way to me, but it does. We're gonna add a layer to this. Layers. Let's add a background here. Put it one behind. Background. Is it just me? Or we'll do text. Text ground. Let's add in a color here. I think I can just draw. Can I just draw a square? I feel like I can draw a square. There it is. Right, let's make sure we're on the background. And we'll just take up the whole screen like show. Now let's go to the foreground. I wish the colors looked a little bit better here. Goob! The average Goob, how you been, friend? Yeah, those colors look okay. All right, so this color doesn't look too bad. You're excited for the jam this week, average Goob. I am so pumped. I'm so hyped. I am so excited for the jam myself. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. All right, so we got that A. Let's pick one more color. Thank you for noticing. The craziest thing, I was wearing, yeah, I burn bad sometimes. I was wearing a hat. I was wearing a brimmed hat. I was wearing long sleeves, and I was wearing sunscreen, and I was trying to stay inside of a tent, and I still managed to get burnt. It was wild. Last year I got burnt really bad, so I was like, you know what? This year I'm gonna be extra careful. I'm gonna stay in the tent. I didn't get burnt at Disneyland. It's at the beach party. We had this beach party we went to. There's something about being at a beach that you get burnt. Braxton is, I know, it's bad, right? It's sad. It's a sad state of Captain Coder here. That's what I was thinking, because I also get, okay, so it is that. I'd mentioned that it's because of the water and sand. Gotcha, it reflects. I was thinking it must be something like that, because the only other time I really get this, I do hiking. I hike a lot. I usually don't get sunburned on hiking. I didn't get sunburnt. We were at Disneyland way longer out in the sun, and I didn't get burnt. When I go snowshoeing, I get burnt. Even no matter how much. When you go boating, yeah. The beach is like lobster quick. It seems so wild because I was only there for 4 hours. 5 hours? 10 to 3. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. 5 hours. I was there 5 hours. Yeah, something about the beach just does it to you. All right, let's get another color. I still don't think I like this one completely, but we can add in 2 colored tones. What are some colored tones I can do? That must be, I must have been sweating. That must have been in it, because I did reapply at one point as well. But man, the beach party's super fun. It's just so many. Okay, let's go to this color palette and see if there's some colors here that we like. Oh, here's some good ones. Let's try this color. Yeah, here's some new tones that we can use. Newtonians. We could also just reuse some of these. Some good palettes. Yeah, lots of tones. On the Tick 80, we're sort of stuck with our just a few colored tones. This will be nice. Let's do, I like this. Let's do this tone. Let's go to this shape. Is it Shift U to get to the other one? Build rectangle, just U. Do I tap it multiple times? That's how we do it. Okay. Build rectangle. Why is it not filling? Oh, okay, I just had to let go. Using new tones. I didn't think we used force here. Newtonians, that's right. Newtonian pixel art. All right, let's add this to our tile set. There it is. Oh, I gotta export, Control Shift, Alt S. There's so many buttons in that shortcut. And then come up to our tile map. Let's make an N. N's another interesting one. Can I just look so terrible there? We don't see it at all. What? Why did it draw in that? Oh, I had background color selected somehow. You're just spoiled with all the colors after having Tick 80 limitations. It's nice. Yeah, absolutely. Smab, you're absolutely right. I am spoiled here. land. Hang on, can we? I think this is how we're gonna do the N here. N. Yeah, it's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. Tofu land, and then we need a D. Let's get a D. He's so spoiled. He's hat it till here. You guys are clever. Clever. One of the themes, Tommy, welcome back to the stream, by the way. Great to see you here. If you guys want, don't forget to go vote on theme. One of the themes that's currently winning, we'll be doing our final round of voting starting tomorrow. But hang on, where's my web browser? Where's my web browser? There you are. Captain Godot's Learning Game Jam. Don't forget to go vote on the theme here. There's some good themes. One of the good themes here. What was it? What did you say? Spoil. He had it till here. What was I thinking? Portals is doing really well, actually. I was not surprising. Portals it. This is a long, yeah. So Cassie, people were able to submit their suggestions. These are all the suggestions. Puns, yeah, all the puns. All the puns is exactly what I was gonna point out here. No way Portals is winning. Portals is doing really well right now, which is hilarious. Portals is our mechanically challenged for this month, so a lot of people are wanting to sort of double down with the Portals. Let me go look at what Portals looks like right now. I have another web browser over here so we can look. We got 48 responses, Portals. Hang on, I gotta look it up. Hang on, give me a second. I wanna look at exactly how many people have voted for Portals. It's a lot. It's a lot of people have voted for Portals. We're gonna have to go in and take a double look at that portal. 12 people have voted. So 40, all right, so there's 48 responses, 12 of them, 12 out of the 48 have voted for Portals. I'm working on my way through a Godot book, built a coin collecting game, and now working on a space rock shooting game. Awesome. Smab, what if you don't mind, feel free to send the book link. Send a link to the book if you want. If you think the book is good, if you would recommend it. But yeah, folks, don't forget to join up Captain Godot's Learning Game Jam, starting soon. Coming to a game jam near you. Vote for every single one except Portals app. That's the way you do it. That's the way we do it. All right, let's get in. This color seems nice. Boom. Doodly doo doodle doo. This one and this one. Put this in for our D. Let's go ahead and export that. Okay. And tile set, map pixel adds you in, tile map draw. Why did the mechanic challenge adventurer avoid portals? Because he found them too hard to handle. Always got caught in a twist. But it has some bugs in the code. Ah, that's too bad. That's too bad. Hopefully they'll be able to... Oh, we gotta switch colors here. D. Tofu land. Let me do that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Tofu land, what do we think? What do we think? Japanese pun about portals mechanically challenged. Gotcha. I was like, that pun is just okay. Tofu land. What do we think, folks? Do we like it? Took me an hour to spot it. Was using global position instead of position in one place, although it helped me learn. Gotcha. I like it. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Here. I want to have it better centered, of course. I wish upon a dish that I could adjust this more easily. If I do -6 tile map, can I adjust the transform here? I can adjust it over here and get an idea. I can move this down, try and get it nice and centered. Are you sure? That's only in remote, right? If I did it in local, it wouldn't move. So I think I have to adjust it in remote here to find the right spot. But they do move there. Okay, let's try that. So I'm gonna come back here. You're saying if I come over here and I go to local tile map, select. Oh, very, very nice. Very nice. I did not think that was going to work. That's very good. So we can do tofu, land, like that. I'm sorry to hear that, Tommy. That sounds terrible. Randy says about what works and what doesn't work with it. Yeah, I've done this with other things and it definitely did not work. I hope it wasn't anything too serious. And let's move this land over 1. There we go. That looks pretty good. What do we think about that? What do you think about that? And then we're gonna have a flashing text down at the bottom that says press. It's gonna say press, you know, jump to start. Or we'll actually have the tofu in here. So tofu land. What do we think about this color? So like we have really bright colors and a little bit less. These are like more reserved colors down here. I'm not sure I like this one, but what do we think of these colors? These colors are okay-ish. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yikes. Need spikes coming off the walls to match the vibe of the image. Yeah, so I want to, all right, so now that we have this, I actually want to come in here and we're gonna add in a second tile map. So we'll call this text map. We're gonna create another tile map. Tile map here, not as a sub map. This tile map is gonna be like, there's gonna be a gameplay game, like map. I don't know what to call it. It's more of like, yeah, let's call it environment map. Okay. And this is going to load in our actual map tile set. And on this, we're gonna have actual things in here. So for example, our fast enemy, no move enemy, we're gonna have a no move enemy in here. Like standing on top of, we need to slightly offset this, I think. But yeah, like an enemy is going to be inside here, like that. So we'll have like a little enemy. Oop. We'll have to make it a little bit better so it doesn't fall there. Gravity is going to affect it. But we're going to add in stuff like this. So it'll look like a little scene here. 100%. But we can add in down at the bottom. We'll have a little floor like this. So it's gonna have a little floor in here. Our tofu guy is gonna be standing on top. There'll be a little blinking thing that says like press space to start. Or I kind of would think we'd have the tofu guy. You could actually walk around and then it will like have a little thing that says like options to the left, start to the right. So you move off to the right and it moves into the world. Maybe a little portal you can enter. Yeah, I'm realizing. Yeah, I think I want to add to my text map. Can we make these have collision? See if I can remember how to do that. So in my is it tile set or tile map where I have to add that? Up here in my text map, I want to add in I forget how I did it before. I'm gonna have to go look it up. You can add to layers. There's a way you can specify that you want to be able to add physics to it. And I don't remember where it is. Physics is zero physics. Process? Let's go look at the documentation real quick. Godot tile map. Physics. Collision animatable. If enabled, the timeout will see its collision sync with the physics tick. Enables or disables the layer. A disabled layer is not processed. Let's go look at the tutorial, because there was a tutorial on doing this. Using tile maps. Collision. This is what's right. So this is crazy. And maybe this is an extension I have in the tile set, not the tile map. Gotcha. Sorry, I closed it, but they're like, Edge has been having this thing pop up being like, would you like to add AI enabled ads to your browsing? Like, no, why would anyone ever want that? Tile set. So let's go tile set, fat pixel tile set. Physics layers, here it is, add element. There we go, perfect. It has started popping up for me, Smab, with the latest update in my Edge, where it has these. I don't like seeing ads, Tom, that's right. I need to double check. I cannot figure out how to turn it off. And I don't think it's any. Yeah, so here, I only have 2 extensions installed. I have AdBlock installed, and then I have a password management tool installed. Those are the only 2 extensions I have. And Microsoft has been putting these like pop-up ads. Maybe I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I feel like it's built into Microsoft Edge. It's wild. It's wild. It's just recently. It's like started for me last week. I was going like, this is wild. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't want to say anything that is not truthful. So that's why I'm saying I want to be careful what I say there. It may not actually be it. I had to turn off a ton of ad price things that make sure that I'm not attacked by ads, but I love Edge. I've been enjoying Edge, and that's why, you know, one of the main reasons I've moved. All right, so I've done this here. Moved over to Edge. I just want these here. One of these. Here it is. Here, physics layer. Okay, physics layer. I just want to add this automatically. It looks like it added it automatically to all of them, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay, looks like we got it. Yeah, Zap, it was on Paint. Thank you, thank you. It's basically Chrome. So it is Chrome, but ad blocker works on it. So the most recent updates to Chrome made it so that way extensions are not allowed to remove ads. It's like part of their new thing. So they upgraded to make it better. And so I decided I'm not gonna use Chrome. I tried Firefox, and Firefox was just like crazy slow. And so I switched to Edge, and Edge has been surprisingly good. Yeah, sadly, Zaf, that was my experience. Siler, welcome back to the stream, folks. If you guys don't know Siler, I might need to. I want to learn me some Unreal Engine. Folks, be sure to go check out Siler. If you want to watch an amazing game dev working in Unreal Engine, click this button right here. See this button right here? Siler Atomics, an incredible game dev. Give him some love. Siler, I hope you've been well. I might want to see if I can rope you into doing a collab with me to help me learn Unreal Engine at some point, because it's something that I want to learn. And I just haven't taken any time to do. I installed it, and I'm thinking this month we might do some Unreal stuff. But yeah, let's keep in touch. I think it'd be good to chat. Okay. Oh, Cassie, the other thing is Edge actually runs on Mac and Linux as well. That was something that was surprising to me. I was like, oh, well, it runs great on my Mac. You got your game design using UDK, then they launched Unreal 4 after I graduated. Gotcha. Okay, so I want to see, does this guy... There we go. It just like rolls over. Why is that? Can I just... It's a little bit annoying. I really just want a stationary version of this character. I might need to... That's so interesting. It's like, it's connecting to this here, I think? Can I make it so... It's a little bit annoying. All right, let's add in a few more things here. I might need to change some things about this. Collectibles, add a checkpoint in here. I need this environment map to be slightly different. It needs to be, it like lines up well here, doesn't line up well here. I think I need to actually change this. All right, let's get rid of environment map. Okay. Instead, I'm actually gonna add a, because I still want it to be like 8x8, so it lines up nicely with these. Here's what I'm gonna try and do. So this is the one you showed, but not coming from Edge. Well, the one I showed as it isn't actually an ad. The one I maybe it is coming from these. Maybe it is this page. Now it's not gonna show up. It's a little pop-up that says like, would you like to see ads? It's very interesting pop-up because would you like to see ads? And we can customize those ads for you. Smab, that would be, it might just be Godot. Oh, it's because you're blocking ads. Gotcha. Oh, that would make more sense. That would make way more sense. I mostly, so for what it's worth, I don't mind seeing ads, but when I'm streaming, I don't want, when I'm streaming and I'm sharing my screen with my students, I don't want ads to pop up. So we have this. Let me add in one more here to the tile set. We're gonna add in another atlas. This one's gonna be these ones. Would you like to automatically create tiles in atlas? Sure. Let's see how it did. Okay, it seemed to do okay. And I'm gonna add in this guy. All right, so now I can go to my tile map. Should be able to select these. Okay. Yeah, so my goal was to put a guy here like this. Like that. Smab, that makes sense. Everyone loves ads. Bullseye, exactly. Who doesn't love a good ad? An ad right to the face. Ad right to the face. All right, folks, we've been going for about 90 minutes. We just made some progress here. So not the best, not the greatest, not I mean, we did a thing that looks and has some stuff going on with it. Let's put this back across the bottom here. Can I across the bottom like so? Still on cooldown. How long is the cooldown? It's 3-hour cooldown. The hat redeem is a 3-hour cooldown. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah, it's a 3-hour cooldown on the hat redeem. Put this across the bottom here. Like that. I wish my hand was a little bit more stable. Okay. So we have this here. We're going to take a quick break, folks. When we come back, we're going to keep working on Tofu Land. We're going to get this title screen working, get this title screen nice, filled in with some like little animated things, some little things on the screen. Is the hat redeem cooldown new? How are we going to stack? So Siler, it's 3 hours per person. So everybody can do a hat redeem, but your hat redeem, individual hat redeem, is a 3-hour cooldown. Yeah, that's how it works. And then the bonus hat is also a 3-hour cooldown. So you got a hat redeem for 500, and then you can have a hat and a bonus hat. Yeah, so 1,500 points. You can go for it. We're gonna be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. Captain Coda will return. Got to get myself some more bean water. Go get a bean water, folks. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for waiting. We're back. We're back. What's happening? Zooming in way too much. Sometimes I did it on purpose, but what's happening? My camera zoom is. I might need the batteries dying. What's going on with that? Interesting. Folks, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Let's get a couple stretches in, actually. Let's get a couple stretches in. Everyone, I'm going to implore you. I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to implore you. I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to implore you. I'm going to engorge you. I'm going to ask you, stand on up. Get on up with the captain. Let's do some stretches. Look, the captain loves you, which means you should love you. And if you love you, you got to love yourself. And if you love yourself, you got to love that body. If you want to love that body, one way you can do that is getting some stretches in. Get some stretches, stand on up with the captain, get those arms up. We're gonna do a little trunk twist. You can really tell the sunburn with my arms up. Look at that difference. Look at the difference. Captain two-tone. Captain two-tone. We got two tones here. Let's get that stretch in. Captain 10. That's right, I'm Captain Sunburn today. What's interesting is it doesn't feel like a sunburn. It is. I'm totally red. It doesn't hurt though. It doesn't hurt. Oh, yeah. Get that stretch. We're just going back and forth. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Trunk twist here. Feet shoulder width apart. Go and get those arms up nice and high. We're going to lean into it a little bit more to the left. To the right. Oh, nice and slow. Just easy. If you feel any pain, stop. You don't want to hurt yourself. You want to love yourself and just take care of yourself. Let's get some shoulder rolls. Roll those shoulders up, back, down. Bring them back. 2, 3, 4. Add the elbows. 2, 3, 4. Full arms. 2, 3, 4. Roll them forward. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Add the elbows. 2, 3, 4. Full arms. 2, 3, 4, and that's right. Shake it out. Shake it out. Let's go and let's do a lower back stretch. Lower back stretch. We're gonna reach up, deep breath, exhale as you do. Roll down, and you're gonna hinge at the hips here. Hinge at the hips, and you're just gonna hang here, getting that nice lower back stretch in. Focus on the hinge. You should feel it in your lower back and your glutes. There. Oh yeah. Hang for just a few more seconds. In a moment, we're going to breathe in for 5. And as we do slowly roll up, go ahead and breathe in nice and slow. Roll it up, all the way. Oh, doesn't it feel good to be alive? Thank you guys so much for joining me with those stretches. Points, I got to spell it right. Points add all 125 points. So all you beautiful people out there, thank you guys so much for joining me in those stretches. Thank you for taking care of yourselves. You don't want to get those repeated stress injuries. Every hour, every 2 hours tops, get up, move around, get some stretches in. Oh, yeah. You're welcome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's get back into this here. I want to add in more of the prompts in here. And I want to add in some animations to the prompts. So in these like little spots here, in these little nooks, in these little crannies, in these little ditties here, we're going to add into those. And we can put our player into the scene as well. I think we're gonna put our player in here, and I think the player's you'll have the player move, and you can like enter the portal or something to start. But let's look at our tile map real quick. I already have one of these, but the idea being, Dental Dim, thank you so much for the follow. Have you met Dental? They have followed me today, you know, Dental. Thank you so much for following the captain today. Dental, thank you so much for the follow. Happy to have you here. I hope you're enjoying your stay. So I already have one of these. They're already animated. I could add them in, but they're not quite the right size. Let's see what happens if I try this. I think they're gonna be too big. Let's go to our tile set. We'll add in, not an atlas, it's gonna be a scene collection. And let's add to it. I was gonna add in my checkpoint here. Can I do this? It's so small. I need it to be the full size. I'm pretty sure it's going to show up small in here. No, it doesn't line up right though. So I have to do something a little bit different with these. I'm not quite sure how to do this. I'm not quite sure how to do this in the, or like what is a good way to do it. So I want to have these be here, but then they'll be animated. So it'll be animated. So I need to have, I want that floating up and down, bobbing up and down inside there with the animation. I'm wondering if I can make just a slight variant to do it, or if it would make more sense. So originally what I had done is I made another tile map. And that one used our other tile set. I don't think this is the right way to do it though. Excuse me. The size of it isn't lining up. That's interesting. Oh, maybe that is all I have to do. Make it 2 by 2, and then I should be able to have it offset, perhaps? No, that's still gonna be wrong. 3 key girl. Yeah, see, now that one's small in there. Great to see you. Congratulations on your number 18. Smab, enjoy your alert. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. You know, I always appreciate you being here. 3 key girl, how the heck have you been? Hope you've been well. Can I do half tiles? Can I put this like halfway on a tile? I might just have to manually place it. That's another option, actually. You could just manually place these. Been busy, gonna go do laundry today? Nice. I mean, not nice. You know, maybe you like doing laundry. Maybe you like doing laundry. My guess is not. I don't think most people actually enjoy doing laundry. Create an empty parent here. Environment. Nope. This would be a node 2D. Node 2D. And then this will be called, I was going to rename this environment. With that, put our checkpoint in here, and then the environment's going to get scaled up 4. And so then our checkpoint can be there. Yeah, so then we can do this. I like my laundry being done. That's fair. That's fair. I got a roast in the slow cooker. Ooh, having Italian roast beef sandwiches tonight. 3 key girl over here making me drool. Making me drool for that roast beef sandwich. The roast beast. Okay. I really want my tile map to let me be able to place these nicely. I'm gonna try one more time with a tile map. See if I can get it right. I'll be right there. Just book me a plane. Gotta book me a plane ticket. Book me a plane ticket. Yeah, I'm wondering if I can create a variant where it's the top right corner rather than being centered. I want to do this. I could also make an animated of each one of these that is like the individual part of it. Honestly, I'm not sure what the best approach is here. So I want to do it for these ones too. So I have one here. We'll have one here. Like that. And then we need another thing here. We'll probably put Bofu over there inside, which we have to make a Bofu to do that. Tofu guys here. Yeah, Tofu's up there. This is sort of our start screen. I'll make a Bofu here in a moment. This is sort of what I want. This needs to get moved down. How does this look? Yeah, and then I want these to be animated, so I want those to be moving. I'm trying to think of the best way. If we had more things, we could put them in there as well. What did I do in the Tokuland website, or the this one here? Yeah, we had 2. We had that. Okay. What am I gonna do for the animation? What am I gonna do for the animation to make it so I can easily place these in here? I could have. Let's try something weird. Feels super weird doing it this way. Feels awkward doing it this way is what I should say. But if they're all offset like that, oh, maybe, because this one isn't going to be offset like that. Maybe we end up moving some things. All right, so on this tile map, you can place the collectible. Paint. Okay, so none of them line up the way I want. So can we do an offset of... Tawny, welcome back. Why is that so bad? One. Hope you've been well. But yeah, we're back. I'm back from my trip. I'm done with school for the year, so I'm going to be streaming quite a bit more, at least during Learn You a Game Jam. This is not lined up properly. Maybe Tawny can help me with this. Let's add this in here. Okay, so for some reason... Okay, so it's going to be 32 by 16? No, 32 by 32. So I just want to... I'm making a title screen here. I'm making a title screen. A2, thank you for the hat. Let's get a new hat stack started. Let's get a hat on here. Tawny, thank you so much for your pull request. I ran into some issues with it. I want to make this is gonna be like our title screen. I need to move it down a little bit. I want to animate these tiles. I want to, these objects I want to animate. Can I animate a tile set is sort of my question. So in my tile set, I have, let's go to this one. My tile set, I have this. You can leave your hat on as jingle for hats. And when he's seen as a tile. So here's the problem. Here's the problem. These, that's sort of what I have. These tiles are, you'll notice the whole tile doesn't take up, there's like 4 different tiles. The tile itself is bigger than the tile. The whole animation has like 4 sprites in it. And that's the challenge I'm running into. I'm hacking it together so I can do the following. I can make it work. It just feels really strange to do it this way. So what I've done here is this. So one of the tile mats 8 by 8, and then the actual environmental things are 16 by 16. So like I can do this. Oh no, I accidentally deleted a chunk of my text map. Hey, let's put that back in. Deleted part of my, oh no. I did not want to do that. Text map. Make a new scene with an animated sprite and extract those sprites animation, put them on the sprite. Add that scene as tiles and put them in the tile. Make a new scene with an animated sprite. Extract those sprites as animations, put them on the sprite. But then they don't line up properly. They don't line up right. So that's the problem. All right, so that's what I have. That's what I have. But now I have to do this weird offset thing because they're too big. So notice this sprite, if I don't do an offset on my tile map, I can't get it to line up properly in here because these sprites are bigger than the... hang on, let's turn this off. If I put it in here, that's what I have. So I go into my text map. Go into my text map. I have this scene here. If I put this in, you'll notice I have to tile it to one of these spots, but it actually takes up 4 of those spots. That's the part. Are the animations part of the tiles? If it's a separate tile map, why not just increase the quadrant size? Well, I don't want to. That's what I'm saying. Is there a way to do it without increasing the quadrant size? So now when I do that, so check it out now. So that's the issue now. Now I have this. I do have this. Now I have to offset by this to get this to line up here. But now I don't line up over here. So now I have to create another one that lets me, so I'll now have to have another tile map to line up there. And here, and here. So that's the problem I'm running into, is that they don't line up properly. So, yeah. Are the animations part of the tiles? I wasn't paying attention. There are no object layers like in tiled editor. So that's another option, is instead of putting them on a tile map, I can manually place them. So that's another option I could explore. And that felt painful as well. Wait, isn't it your text that's off? They're different tile sizes. They're not, my text isn't off. My text is centered on the screen. I don't want to move my text. I can move my text down one, but my text is currently centered on the screen exactly where I want it to be. So you see the predicament I'm in. I could manually place these without the tile map. You can use a shader. Yeah, so I have like mixed tile sizes, right? It's not really mixed. It's that these sprites take up multiple tiles. Yeah, so I don't know if that makes sense. So I think the best thing to do, I'm wondering if I can have multiple tile sets. Well, now, so Tani, now I have to have I'm gonna have to have 4 different tile maps, 1 for each offset, and that feels crazy. That feels crazy to me. No, it's because then I have to have one that's offset once to the right. I have to have one that's offset once down, and I have to have one that's offset down and right. So I end up having 4 tile maps total to be able to place the tiles the way I want them to be placed. And all I'm saying is that feels crunchy. That feels a little bit crunchy to me. So the way around it is to plus several sprite sheets, with the sheets having different frame sizes. That's how I understand it. So Intensive, that's what I'm wondering. So this is why we stick to the same tile size. Yeah, so I think I just have to remake. I think I have to remake the animated sprites, one for when I'm in game and one for when I'm not in game. And so the other option is actually I could do this, which is what I was doing, where I just manually place it in there. The hard part and annoying part with this is getting the transform just right. So I could do this as well. So this is what I'm probably gonna do. I'm gonna have these placed without a tile map. Just manually position them for the title scene. And I think that's fine. I think that'll be fine. I think this is the best choice. It's slightly annoying because now I have to like fidget with my numbers and get them perfect, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. We'll survive. We'll survive it. a little bit annoying. All right. For the tower defense game demo, I think I took the object position, but then normalized them to be on the grid. So I did not have to fiddle around too much in the editor, just get them roughly right. Ooh, snapping in the editor. That's smart. Tani, how are you so smart? Tani, how'd you get so smart? Rebel, welcome back, my friend. Rebel, welcome aboard. Rebel, welcome back to the stream. Great to have you here. What's going on? Hit a button. Once again, I am lazy. I'm not smart, I'm lazy. All right, so what I want to, let's duplicate. Todd, how the heck have you been? Great to see it. Tani, you said you were gonna start streaming again? Are you actually gonna start streaming again? I'd be curious. Lazy, so lazy isn't, I think it's such a misnomer right there. It's about being efficient. It's the whole reason I said, ooh, I don't want to have to deal with placing this all over the place. That feels, like I said, crunchy. Felt crunchy. Let's create another checkpoint here. Doing some freelance work. Very nice. Let's make a copy of this. Checkpoint. I don't know what to call this. We'll call this orange or yellow orb. Yellow orb. Yellow orb. All right, our yellow orb. We don't actually have the animated sprite on this. The idle animation we're going to change. And we're going to switch this idle animation to be part of our... We're going to do this one here. So 32 by 32. Why can't I zoom here? Oh yeah, it's because they changed it. 16 by 16. Ooh. 16 by 16. It's going to be this one. Boop, boop, boop. Should be called the red orb. Red orb. Save that. Rename red orb. Green orb. I already forgot what it is. Green orb. Let's go into our animated sprite here. Some YouTube tutorials. Gotcha. Well, maybe you'll win. Learn you a game jam. Maybe you'll win one of the drawings. Maybe you'll win the grand prize. Who knows? I did it. Okay, so we have these different Zorbs. Let's come back to our title. We'll add in the different Zorbs to our environment. Interesting. Why are they calling them checkpoints? Ah, this green orb. Red orb. I'm thinking we'll make these be power-ups or something. If we have enough time to do it, that's sort of what I would envision. Green orb. Red orb. And then you're saying I can turn on snapping. Use grid. Nice. Nice. Perfect. Why does it still say checkpoint 2? What happened? KPEZ16. KPEZ16. Thank you for following me today. Dev Donut, how the heck you been? What have you been up to, my friends? Yeah, Tani streamed like a year ago for a little bit. It was super fun watching you learn some Godot. There we go. We're just putting together a title screen here. I want to make a Bofu pixel art. We don't have Bofu in this one, but hey, you're going to be trying to rescue Bofu. My trip was wonderful, Rebel. It was my end of year school trip. So I teach, anyone who's new here, I teach ages 10 to 14. We're going to school that's age 10 to 14 at the end of the school year. It's an online school, so we don't go to be in person too much. We have 3 in-person trips during the school year. And the end of the school year trip, we went to Disneyland. It's super fun. Super, super fun. I had a blast with it. All right, this guy's sprite is not the one that I want there. Let's go to our text map. Let's change him. It should be this one. Got him. There he goes. Okay. I want to move this whole thing down one cell. One cell. Come on. Boop. Oh, I'm gonna have to readjust. See, this is the downside of not being able to. Love my Stardew hat. Thank you. Rocked my similar one yesterday. Very nice, K-Pez. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, we only have one hat right on right now, which is a surprise. Goob. Holy cannoli, Goob with the bonus hat. Let's get another hat on this stat. What do you think of my hat now? What do you think of my hat? There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just checked out the pull request that due to some funky business going on with the nodes you'd set up regarding the SFXR player. Once we've pushed the latest version, I'll add to that. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Thank you for the other hat, Rebel. Let's get another hat. Third hat. It's the charm. Mordhack. Mordhack, what a name. Mordhack. Oh, Mordhack. Thank you for following me today. Mordhack, thank you for the follow. Welcome in to the stream. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Let's move all these down. Just a noodle. Just a noodle. There we go. Thank you for the hat, Tony. Let's get another hat on the side. How many hats do we think the captain has ready? You just have to keep redeeming to find out. Redeem to find out. Thank you for the hat. There we go. What do we look like? How do we look? What does it do? There we go. There we go. I like it. Do you guys think, question, should I offset the animation so that these don't bob together so they're like sort of offset? We look handsome, 21. I think I have 18 hats in this room. I might, so I took one with me and it's not in this room. We might have 17. We might just have 17. Okay, Pez, we do the X. Yes, animation's always offset, yeah. So the bobbing together feels a little bit off. Question, can I do that here? Do I have to go specifically into the scene? We'll call this checkpoint. This one's our green orb. So I could go into this scene and our idol, like I could just move this down here like that. Thank you for the hat, Dev Donut. I'm doing absolutely fabulous. Any day I can wake up and code with the crew is a beautiful day. And today's one of those days. Let's break that neck. Don't go breaking my neck. You couldn't if you tried. Cassie with the hat. Let's get another hat added to the stack. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy with these hats. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. Don't go breaking my neck. Let's do the red orb. Animation. And let's pull this one to the end. And then that one to the end. Let's see what that looks like. Strongest neck in the West. Do we think that Bob looks better or worse than when they were synced? Strongest neck in this neck of the woods. Did it have an idol going for the three guys on the screen? So I didn't make the art, so there actually isn't an idle animation, but we could make one. We could extend the art. I think the offset is better. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just out of my mind. Out of my mind here. Which happens. Yeah, so we're gonna have to make some extra art. I think a little idle animation for our tofu guy, an idle animation for our beanie over here. Why not put the blue ball in the U? I can talk. I know how words work. Let's try it. Let's see what that looks like. Dev Donut, let's check it out. So you're suggesting I swap this boy. You're suggesting this. You think that'll look better? No one tells the captain what to do except everybody here. Oh, it's the offset's a little bit off. What do we think? Is that color too similar? Up one. Put the yellow orb in the O. Do we have a yellow orb? Is this not? You're saying I should swap these two, Rebel? I could do that, but then where's the fun in that, Tawny? How am I supposed to practice my precision mouse movement? My precision mouse movement. Why make my life so easy? What do we think about that? Do you were thinking I should swap these ones? I could change the color of these colors. I really don't like this color. I think we need a different color for that one. So we could do this. Maybe it'll look better with that in there. You know what? That green looks really good in there, actually. I actually really like that. Rebel, genius. Genius idea. I think I want to change this color a little bit. Let's do that real quick. I want that color to be a little bit different. The tan just doesn't quite work right. Let's try... What if we did this color and this color? If you make the purple, you'd be matching the color with the new outside of the movie character. So I can make it like this red color is what I'm thinking. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Control, Shift, Alt, S. I think that's gonna look better. That's definitely better. I don't know if it's the best, but I think that's better than the weird tan, or the light tan felt like it didn't match right. Okay. All right. If I made the A purple, could be brighter, more value. You're saying I should make this one brighter? Or maybe swap out the color? Maybe I do this. Maybe I do that. And then maybe swap this other color out. And then maybe swap this one for a slightly different color. Purple's always a pretty good choice. Ooh, I like that. I like that. What do you guys think about this now? What do you think about that? I think I really like this color. It's good? It's good. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's do a commit before we forget. We haven't done a commit yet today. So let's get a commit in. Commit it. Where are you? VS Code. VS Code. Get status. Get add. Get commit -m. Chore. Began working on idle screen. Working dangerously. We've only been going for, a couple hours. I haven't done any coding, so I don't always, don't do a lot. So commit, good question, Rebel. I like to use a tool called Git, G-I-T, and I use GitHub. It lets us create, it's called a version control system, so we can go back in time and see, anytime we do work, we do a commit, and then it creates a snapshot of our work at that moment, so we can actually go back to different versions of the project. So I can go back to before, but now that I have this sort of looking pretty good, I'm gonna be making alterations to it, tweaking it. Maybe I make something I don't like to change, I can go back and find a previous version. Let's go open up Asprite. Gotcha. People like to act before they think. I think that's most people. Okay, I want to create an idle animation. We're gonna go ahead and open up our sprites here. We don't have an idle animation, and so I want to take, I think this is 16 by 16. We're gonna take this, and we also need to make a Bofu character, so we need to make the like other tofu you're going to save. All right, so I want to create a new 16 by 16. I want to save this color palette, I think. Can I presets, save, edit palette, save palette. This is tofu palette. Tofu palette. Let's go into our raw. That doesn't need to be part of our assets. Sort of as much as I can before the jam. Cookies, I'm glad to hear it. I'm working and listening. We're doing our best, right? Let's create a new 16 by 16. And we're gonna put this tofu in here. Let's load that color palette that we just saved. So we have this. And my idea here, let's do tofu idle. M125, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a beautiful day. You could take the first and second sprite and make a third sprite with the feet all the way out and make it look like a sitting animation. You're saying I could do, oh, put it out to the side. I kind of like that idea. I was gonna just have him bobbing up and down, but I like the sitting idea. I wonder if I could put that on. Having a better day than last week. I'm glad to hear that. It's always good to do better than the day before. Or the day previous. It doesn't always happen. But yeah, I was going to do I like the idea of having a sitting. Yeah, so for the one stuck in the D, I'm going to make him sad. So the one stuck in the D, that's like the character you're trying to rescue. And so I was gonna make them crying. So they're like trapped. So I was gonna make the sad one here. So that's Bofu, you're Tofu, trying to rescue Bofu from the Meanie Beanies. But I like the idea of having us sitting with like the feet. So if I could pull it off to where the character's like sitting on top of the T and the feet are like swaying back and forth, that would be really cool. But I don't think I'm that talented. I don't think I'm quite talented enough to pull that off. So I'm gonna start by doing just a bobbing animation. I'm gonna start by doing the bob because I'm pretty sure I can do bob. I think I can do a bobbing animation. Not a new layer. I want to add a new because really it's just gonna be or maybe a blinking animation. I'm gonna start simple, and then we'll expand on it. Captain, you can always use the talent of throwing money at the problem until it works. Do the feet the same as the bobbing, but 1 foot at a time, then moving them down a few pixels. Yeah, something like that. Night terrors. What a good play on word there. Night terrors, welcome aboard. We got night terrors in our midst. Night terror, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Maybe we should just go for it. Maybe I shouldn't be scared and I should just go for it. What do you guys think? Just go for it? Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. We'll go for it. So we can just lower it down. Doing in style. We're doing the do. Gope. We're gonna go. We need more hats, people. Dev Donut wants more hats. Dev Donut wants more hats. I like the idea of this sitting. Cyber Atomic, thank you for the hat. Let's get another hat on this stack. Boom! Ah! I missed. I made a mistake. Everything's falling apart now. Thank you for the hat. Let's do it. Okay. Todd, thank you for the hat. Let's get another hat on this stack. I gotta be careful with which hat I choose next. Gotta be careful with which hat I choose next. Next, 2 hats. We got 2 hats here. All right. 3 hats. All right. Let's do it. 1 hat. 1 hat. 2 hats. Here, we got this. 2 hats. Gotta go get that 3rd hat. Gotta go get that 3rd hat. I dropped it. Oh. 3 hats. Yeah. All right. Let me make my room a little bigger here. Gotta make the room bigger. Thank you for the hats, Redeems. There we go. I don't know if my room's big enough for all these hats. I can't. That's as far as my camera zooms out. Oh no, it zooms out a little bit more. That's as high as it goes, though. That's as high as it goes. It's like all the way out the hand. Let's scooch it over here. Thank you for the hats, everybody. All right. Cookies with the bonus hat. Let's get another one. All right. Let's try it. Let's see if we get. All right. All right. What do we want? Let's go with the wizard hat. Go with the wizard hat. My arms are not. This is maybe a mistake. Oh boy. There we go. Thank you for the hat, Redeem. Perfect. Did too far or not far enough, Dev Donut? Maybe you haven't gone far enough. And this is what you see. How we get those points, Mordhack? Thank you for the Harrowing points. Mordhack, just by hanging out in chat, you get 240 points an hour for hanging out in chat. Thank you for the other hat. Let's get another hat on here. All right, exclamation points to see your points. But it's 120 points an hour and then 240 points if you're active in chat. How we doing? All right, let's see if we can. I have to keep my head very stable here. Connie with the still command. That's right. Bruh. Welcome to the crew. My name is Witty. It's a witty name. My name is Witty. Follow the captain today now. My name's Witty. Thank you for following me. My name is Witty. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the crew. Happy to have you here on this beautiful day. This hat stacked. We're getting stacked over here. We're getting stacked. Red Mur, welcome back. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Yeah, Mordhack, you get points just for hanging out. And then if you scroll on down, there's a list of redeems on my channel that you can see in the About section. Okay. All right, I want to make this guy look like he's sitting. Let me increase. It's like it's 32 by 32, or no, 16 by 16. Maybe I can still this one a little bit. Can be on the edge of the sprite. So let me add a little bit more. Change canvas side. Let's do 16 by 24. I'm gonna shimmy him up to the top. But I just have this in here so I can think about what it's going to look like. So I want it there. I want the feet to be up this way, like up and to the right. And like swinging back and forth. Swinging back and forth. Congratulations on your number 26. Exactly. That's exactly. I want to put them out in front. Can I do, or I don't know if rotation is a thing that really works well with pixel art. In fact, I know it doesn't, but if we're doing a 90-degree rotation, it should be okay, right? Yeah, so just put them out in front. It's easier said than done. Yeah, sitting. Just put the shoes in front of his face. We need them to be rotated, and it doesn't quite look right. Like, just out there like that. It's close. Let's get rid of those. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. All right, 1 second. Let's create a new layer. New layer, we're gonna call these feet. Feetsies. Let's take the feet off of these layers here. Delete, frame. Needs the bottom to be the shoe. Yeah, let me delete or move these out a little bit. Change the layer they're on. And then redraw the body a little bit. So we'll cut those. We'll paste them in here. And we'll turn them off. Because the body is getting a little bit destroyed when I do this. So I want to add in the body again. Like this. All right, so now we just have like the tofu body. How many monitors do I have? I have 2. I have 2. Needs the bottom of the shoes. All right, so now let me just move these down. Oops, that's not what I want. I want to move the feet down. Lock the bottom layer. Biotest, great to see you. Great to see you. I hope you've been well. Let's see if we can maybe do an outline of the shoe here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. 3, 4. I'm thinking it's gonna look kind of like this. All right, so I have little feet out in front. If you have a keyboard, mouse, and OTG cable, I'm sure you can run Godot on your own. Godot's pretty lightweight. That's probably not far from the truth. picture here. They haven't. I know it runs in the web browser, or the previous version could run in the web browser. Godot 3 could run in the web browser. This is almost right. Browser web editor 2. Oh, nice. Can run on anything. Can we run Doom in Godot? Almost certainly. Almost certainly can run Godot. Doom in Godot. This feels almost, yeah, look at that. Look at that. That feels good. That feels good. I just gotta get the shading right on it. I want to move this foot a little further forward. Yeah. Out in front of it. I'm gonna move this one back. Like that. And maybe down a little. There, like that. Maybe we move these both back one. No, I think out in front like that looks correct. Wonder if you can run Godot on the new Apple Vision Pro. Oh, I'm sure you can. No, the Shy Programmer starts on Wednesday. I just happened to be back from my trip today. So I was traveling, and so I couldn't stream the last couple days. See if we can get a shadow, nice looking shadow in here. Maybe like that. Shadow feels a little weird. That actually looks okay. That looks surprisingly all right. They haven't seen it. Godot editors, it's Godot all the way down. Godot and all the way down. Oh, you know what? This foot should be on the other side of the tofu. That's what feels so weird about it. Is that another front foot? Front foot. And we have a back foot. I think that's what's going on. How do I move a layer up? I want to move this layer up. How do I move the layer down? There we go. That was a copy of the layer. Feet are so cursed. I think this foot in the back. I think this foot, look, it looks weird because this foot should be in the back. I was wondering if we should push back the submission for Mechanically Challenged for this month. I don't think it can work on both. No, I don't. I'm not going to do that because Mechanically Challenged is supposed to be every month. Every month. Back foot. Need a pro pixel artist in the chat. It's true. Let's go ahead and delete this front foot here. So it's like the foot needs to be in the back. So that looks a little bit better. And then let's shimmy him over one set. Let's do the whole thing. Select all of them. And let's move everything over one. Can I not move everything one pixel? Oh, can I not select? Can you not select multiple frames? Oh, is it that they were that way? Can I do this? There we go. Yeah, Mooniz and I do Mechanically Challenged. For what it's worth, Tawny, portals are kind of winning the poll right now. So maybe the theme is going to be portals. The theme's looking like it might end up being portals, which is kind of funny. Okay. Let's delete on our back foot here. Let's lock this layer. Let's delete this. like that. Put that front foot back on. And let's do... But maybe next year it's something to consider. Oh, I drew that shadow on the foot. Let's delete that shadow. We gotta get that shadow. I wish I was better at existing, at doing these things. Universal experience, I know, right? B. What do we think? Does that look, the foot just looks, it looks like weird out in front. This one looks so weird. I don't know how to get that one to look, it like needs to curve up. I think the shape is just wrong. I would have been better at doing the just the idle animation. Oh no. Hang on, let's make sure. Let's edit this. We're gonna delete. Those? Why can't I delete that? Oh, it's locked. There we go. Unlock these. Tofu in the wild usually don't wear shoes. This is true. This is true, but that's how Bofu jumps. I think this will look okay. Let's see what it looks like. We need Adam C. Eunice. Yeah, we totally need Adam C. Eunice in here. Let's go into our canvas size. Let's change this down to 16 by 16. Nope. Center. Top, bottom. Y. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna see what this looks like if I put it in the game. Right? Is it gonna look like it's sitting on the thing? I don't think it will, because it needs to be like this foot. Yeah, there's something that's interesting about this. Maybe it needs to be flat here. The front foot. And then this needs to be a little longer. Kind of looks like he has a blue pacifier. I know, I don't like it. I don't like it. The foot in the back almost looks okay. It's almost like this, you almost want to be able to see the bottom of the shoe, right? So if I was drawing, yeah, so like if I was drawing here, if I was doing a drawing, let's see, can I draw here? It's like the tofu here's foot, you need to have like the depth to it so that you like see the bottom of the shoe if the tofu is sitting. Right, so we have like our tofu guy, and then we have, it's like you need to be able to see the bottom of the feet here. That is like what's missing here. So the foot just looks kind of janky because it's just off to the, you know, we have our tofu here, and then you have just like foot, and it's like too flat. We need the the bottom of the foot there to like understand the shape. So I think it's just tilted slightly wrong. The perspective isn't right. Let's delete this foot here. And I was trying to just transform the existing feet to make it look right. But let's try building the foot from scratch here. I'm thinking if I build the foot from scratch, it might look better. So we have the foot there like this, and then it's not enough pixels. Not enough pixels. But yeah, this like almost already looks better. We could also have we could like rotate the tofu a little bit so it's facing towards the front rather than looking off to the side. But it's almost like I need the slightly darker color. Like that already looks better. Like if I look up here, the shadow on it. Yeah. There we go. It was just like all the colors weren't quite right. Look at that. What do we think there? Does that look better, or am I fooling myself? Right there. What do you guys think? Am I fooling myself? Yeah, it's like the shading that wasn't quite right on it. All right, let's delete this back foot, but we're gonna duplicate this front foot, put it over there, and then move it. Maybe we even just put this foot in the front. How does one... I don't understand how to readjust, like move the layers. There we go. Oh, that looks good. I thought it was crying. Dramulks, it's a foot. You're crying. This looks pretty good. And you know, and I don't think I can do this animation, but like having the feet sway back and forth would be pretty cool. Let's go into our layer here. This ain't no foot. You ain't no foot. Right, let's add this shadow in here. Perfect. That was almost... I think I want that. Okay. Little sitting guy. Looks like the Twitch mascot. Does Twitch have a mascot? I didn't know Twitch had a mascot. What does Twitch's mascot look like? He looks like something is afoot here. It's the icon itself. Oh. What's the Twitch icon look like? Twitch. Icon. Hang on. Give me a second here. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, this has like a little face in it. I never quite got that as a face. I see it now. Yeah. A little bit. I see it. All right. Let's see what this looks like in the game. Yeah, like a face in a word bubble. What's interesting here is I kind of need it on two different layers so that I can position the tofu in a way that the feet appear on top of whatever it's sitting on. So right now this isn't going to work. I actually need it to be like two separate sprites. So I need this here and this here so I can line them up and have them layered so that way these will appear in front of whatever the tofu is sitting on. So I kind of want to body, do an export. Can I merge these? Feet. And we can do a export sprite sheet by layers. Oh no. What did I do? Undo. Like merge them incorrectly. Merge down. There we go. Feet. Like this. And we can have it side by side. Alright, so we have a feet, we have the tofu there. Export. That's weird. Did I just... Why didn't it export... Oh, output file, tofu, do tofu sitting. Calm down, Dramulks. Okay. And then let's add that in here. Tofu, this is learn you a Godot. And this is our raw. I'm gonna add these in here. Tofu city. Right. Into our sprites. Put them in here. Tofu. I feel like it never puts it where I want it to. Yeah. And let's create a tofu sitting node. It's going to be a node. Really, it's going to be an animated. Well, node 2D because there's going to be two. Might end up doing it. Sitting tofu. And there's different layers for it. Different layers. That's right. We have a game jam coming up, Dre. Hope you're excited for Captain Coder's Learn You a Game Jam. I know I am. Fractal Cow, what a name. Have you met the cow? Fractal Cow is who I'm talking about. You know, Fractal Cow, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Happy to have you here, Fractal Cow. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Let's add in... I'm going to do an animated sprite because I'm going to end up animating it a little bit, I think. I'm going to add an animated sprite 2D, but it's just going to have one frame to it. And in fact, it's going to be two sprites. New animation. Let's create a new sprite frame. And the default here is literally going to be from our tofu sitting. 16 by 16. It's weird the way it tries to chop these things up. It's just going to be this. Some jazz musician will have fun with Captain's follow jingle. It's true. It's almost like Captain Coder used to play a lot of jazz. Call this feet sprite. Call this head body sprite. Body sprite. I'm glad you're excited. I'm pretty excited about it. Let's make this be a new sprite frames, and then this one come from the same one. 16 by 16. Take this, add frames like that. Captain Jazz. That's what they used to call me. Not to complain or anything, but I followed you outside of the stream and I didn't get a song. Can I redeem it? Cassie, of course. Cassie Code, you know you're great. Sorry I didn't sing you a tune. Cassie Codes, you're great. Thank you for following me. Cassie Codes, folks, also, be sure to go check out Cassie Codes. Cassie Codes is a streamer, just getting started. Working out, learning some stuff. Click that heart. You see this heart right here? You see this heart right here? Give Cassie Codes. Attention all lurkers. This is your captain speaking. I have a very important message for you. Casey Codes would like for you to give her some love. Click that follow. Go check her stream out. Cassie Codes. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Is it Cassie or Casey? I think it's Cassie. Give her some love, folks. Just getting started streaming. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. But thank you so much for hanging out with us. Very, very new. Yeah, she's done one stream, and I'm looking forward to seeing more. I'm looking forward to seeing more. All right, so we got our body sprite. Ordering. Basically, the feet sprite need to be in front of other stuff. So this is the one that needs to be on 2, like this. Let's see what it looks like when we put it into our title scene. All right, so let's, in our texture map. Goodbye. Boop. Killed him. I'm sorry, tofu guy. Let's add in our sitting tofu. That looks so cute. That looks great. What do you guys think? I love that. What do you guys think about that? So, Bramble, does it look like feet now? Does it look like feet? Please tell me it looks like feet. I think it looks like feet. Okay. All right, we're gonna make a bofu. All right, let's add a little maybe the feet should like rock up and down. All right, so I think I am gonna do a little animation on it. Let's come over here. Let's do a little animation on the feet. Exactly. I'm gonna add a little jiggle, add a little wiggle, make them do a little movie groovy. A new frame, little foot, and they're gonna rock back and forth. They'll go opposite directions. So this one, okay. So it's interesting. JD does the dev. You know we love you, JD does the dev in Godot, making a spooky game about a bear.
If you want to feel like you're talking with Captain, let me see if I could do my Captain impression. I am not the Captain, but my eyebrows also move in a way like the Captain.
JD, thank you for the impression. Speaking of dancing characters, I've got new tutorial dropping in. JD does the game. Got a new tutorial. Sweet. Send us a link to your YouTube, folks. Be sure to give JD some love. Incredible human being. Incredible innovator of the innovations. All right, so get him to swing back and forth here. I've never seen a better impression. Me neither. Sprites. Yeah, if I want the feet to swing back and forth, let's move everything up just a hair. Let's take these. Gotta unlock it. I did it. Why can't move? Okay. There we go. All right, so move it up just a hair here. Anyone see 2 captains in the same stream? It's true. It's true, all the captains. Captain JD. JD does Captain Coder. All right, so the feet here, I want them to move in opposite directions. Let's create a new frame. No, new frame. And the feet, I want them to move back and forth. Back and forth. Nice and easy. That will go this way. Oh. This one will go up. Like that. And then they will alternate. Look at that wiggle. Yee! Even that much is just so cute to me. Look at that little wiggle. All right, let's add in. I don't know why that's so cute. Let's add a new frame. This one's gonna be the duplicate of this frame. And then we'll add one more frame, and they'll go the opposite direction. So I went that way. Now we'll go this way. This one will go up, and this one will go down. Oops. All right, and then we can loop that animation. It'll be slower. It'll be a little bit slower, but the feet will be wiggling up and down. It looks a little weird, actually. It looks a little bit like crying now, but maybe it'll look okay. It looks a little bit like giant tears now. Yeah, are you embarrassed with how good that was? That's right, JD. I'm a little bit embarrassed by how good that was. Correct. This one, let's link all these cells together. Is that how that works? I don't know how things work. Adding in a little bit of an eye blink, I think would be good. Let's see what this looks like. Layouts, merge duplicates. Okay. And we end up with a horizontal strip. Export. Okay. And now over here, I'm gonna come into my sitting tofu. And we're gonna make the feet sprite. Let's add in a frame. Add frames. Oh, I gotta do the export. Did that not export? Export? Where's this file going? This file is export, not going to the correct spot. Go into our spritz tofu sitting. Yes, export. There we go. And let's go ahead and add this in. Use synthwave music, Lamau. I am using Stream Beats, so it just happens to be royalty-free music that I won't get copyright strike on. And there's a few people that have submitted music to me as well, and I will often use their music. All right, so we're gonna import all of these. And then we're gonna put this one in between those, like that. We'll slow it down a little bit. Did you have Autumn Leaves on repeat? Yeah, I think a lot of people do it just because it is the royalty-free option. Did my sitting tofu? The sprite didn't. Hello? Said dance feet. Let's look at the settings here. Go into my tofu. There's probably an option. Autoplay. There we go. Otherwise, I have to add a script to have it play. That's right, zapped. Autoplay. Autoplay. Zapped for the help. Points. Add zapped. 100 points. Easy. Do they look like feet? Yeah, I'm gonna make the green guy bob up and down. Siler. What do we think? Does this look okay? Does it look like the feet are wiggling back and forth? I feel like it looks good. Okay. I feel like maybe it looks a little weird. You like it? I like it. Is his feet on top of the T or in front of the T? They're in front of the T, so he's like sitting on the T. The idea is it's supposed to be sitting on the T there. I might move the body behind. It looks like spider mandibles. Yeah, it looks a little weird. It's supposed to be in front, so he's like sitting with his feet sort of like wiggling back and forth. is supposed to be what it looks like. I think the body needs to be a slightly higher. Like that. Maybe the feet... I kind of not sure I like... Not bad. It's not bad. Could be better. All right, let's give a little bob. Yeah, Smab. That's what I'm saying. Like, it almost needs to have. Yeah, it's like the up and down's not quite right. They need to be a little bit more. The shape needs to change a little bit when they come up and down. It's really hard to rotate pixels, so I'd have to redraw them. I don't think the rotation would look right, because they're literally 4 pixels wide. We might just have it be stationary like that, because like that looks okay. Not really. It does. All right, so here let's do a little bit of rotation. You can, but that's sort of what happens when you rotate pixels. Enjoy, Smap. Thank you so much for hanging out. So rotating, it turns out like rotating pixels is a little bit fast rotation. It'll still be awkward, right? So those are our 2 options. Oh, let's take a look at in your look. Thank you so much, Tani. So tiny. Let me download it because it can't tell from this. Let me save this file. Why won't you let me save? Save as swinging feet. Let's open. Hang on. Swinging feet. This one looks a little bit strange. Yeah. It's not bad. Can I animate you? Alright, so let's add a new empty frame. And we'll copy this one. That. So it doesn't look like swinging feet to me. It looks like a little bit more like moving. You're suggesting not using the one in the middle? So just switching from between those 2? You don't like the middle one? All right, let's see what it looks like without the middle one. How do I set loop section? I can change the speed of the loop as well. Yeah, it looks almost like swimming. This looks almost works. But yeah, they need to be a little bit more rotated, right? Frame rate of 2. Let's see what it looks like here. Sprite, canvas, 16. Nope. Sprite, canvas, 16. Like that. Cookies, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a beautiful day. Keep coding, keep growing, keep being the best you can be. I'll see you next time. Have a beautiful day. Looking forward to seeing what you make in the game jam. To rotate back and forth, right? And so idle, this seems okay. And even the wiggle almost feels okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me go back to my game. Let's go into our, let's turn off the animation. Like that feels okay there. Even if I slow that down to like super slow. Like having the smaller one there still kind of looks like crying to me. It's one of those things, sometimes you look and things just start looking weird. It does look like it's sitting to me though. Why can't I move that? Turn off snapping. I like it. I like it. I think I'm gonna leave it here without that. Maybe add a blink to it instead. And then give a bob to this guy. Have a beautiful lurk. Enjoy your day. I actually got to get out of here. I got to take the dogs on a walk before it gets too hot. Give that guy a bob, but I think we can get a bob to our meanie beanie before it's too late here. Let's get our meanie beanie. Let's give this guy a bob. Give him a bob, 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 give it a bob now. Let's create a new here. Paste the beanie in. We'll load in our palette. Like that. Piles of fun gaming. Welcome into the stream. That's right, we have Captain Coder's Learn You a Game Jam coming up. Beanie idle. It's a meanie beanie. Let's add a frame. And honestly, we probably need to separate out the layer here so we have it separated up. But yeah, folks, anyone who's just joining us, we do have Captain Coder's Learn You a Game Jam coming up. Be sure to check it out. We got lots of prizes this year. Lots of prizes. I'm gonna have this guy tell you all about it. I don't know what I'm talking about, so we're gonna have this guy tell you about it here. Hello and welcome to Captain Coder's Learn You a Game Jam, where you are encouraged to learn something new. In this game jam, you don't win by creating the best game possible. You win by learning as much as possible. In addition to submitting your game to this jam, you're encouraged to submit a devlog, blog, or vlog detailing what you learned along with the resources that you used so others can also learn that skill. If you do this, you're entered into our raffle to win $50. 5 unique people will be drawn and each will win $50. Additionally, myself and 2 guest judges will review all of the submissions to determine the top 5 most educational submissions. 2 grand prize winners will receive $250 each, one for the best written blog and one for the most educational video or podcast. Additionally, 3 runners-up will win $100 each just for learning something new. So join the Discord, check us out on Twitch, and learn something new. I can't wait to see what you make. We'll see you there. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am for Captain Coder's Learn Your Game Jam. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. It's going to be grand. Check it out. I hope you'll consider joining if you have the time. Add in some new layers. I'm gonna move the foot to this layer. Go ahead and cut that out and paste it here. And then we have another, this is gonna be front foot. I wanna add in a layer that is sort of our gonna be a foot that goes behind the other. So this is the body. I'm gonna take the foot from the back here and move it to the back. So make it a little bit easier for me to move just the body, because I want to make the body bob up and down. And then a new frame. And so then our body here, I can select. And in our second frame, I can just say move down one frame. Maybe that. Oh, that's not bad. I think that's gonna look okay. Like that. And let's just export this sprite sheet. We're not gonna do it layers this time. By rows, no. Sprites, don't split layers, there we go. And we'll export this as, I'm gonna put this into our Godot sprites. Beanie idle. Donnie, how you doing, Donnie? How you been? Donnie, welcome back. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm having a beautiful day. Let's go into our beanie. This is our nodes, enemy scene, enemy animation here. So our idle, we're gonna add in a new frame to our idle animation. Come from our beanie here. 16 by 16. I'm really curious where it gets the default values from for this. Okay, so our idle here, let's set this to 2. It'll be nice and slow. And we will also put it on, let's make him bob up and down. Idle doesn't. Let's go to our enemy scene here. Our animation sprite 2D auto play. Why aren't you bobbing? Why aren't you bobbing? No enemy, no move. Animated sprite 2D idle. I might just have to make a second one that just does this. Oh, I know why it's not moving. It's not this. It's not actually using this. It's using a sprite sheet. Yeah. Let's go back to our title. Because this isn't actually an entity, it's part of our sprites here. Yeah. So now we got the no move enemy. Layouts. It's our enemy. And let's transform this. And let's do our, oh, it's gonna have issues here because it needed to be just the sprite. Okay, so I need to make a variation of it. Climbs on desk. All right, so I need to actually create like a standalone version of it that doesn't have physics associated with it. So we need to create a scene, enemy, idle, something like that. We'll add in an animated sprite 2D, and then we will add in the animation. We should be able to just load our enemy animation, have it be on idle, and in our title screen, close all tabs, cancel. All right, so here I want to add in my hang on, did I enemy idle? Where is this? Enemy idle title. There it is. Why can't I find it when I was on that screen there? Just blind, apparently. We want to start on idle. Autoplay. And then in our title scene, that was weird. Why did that close? Title scene. Now we'll add in our enemy here. Scale it up, I suppose. Snap. Shiloh was great. I had a beautiful time. I got a little sun. Hopefully that'll clear up pretty soon in a day or two here. But yeah, we're working on creating a title scene for our tofu game here. I'll probably be back later today, but I gotta wrap up for now. But yeah, we're adding in some animation, making our tofu look like it's sitting up here. But yeah, welcome in. What is your impression of Godot? I love how lightweight Godot is. I feel that the templates that they provide are very easy to get up and running. Beegs, welcome back to the stream. Hope you've been doing well. Let's get a hat on this stack. Beegs, thank you for the hat. See if we can see if I'm tall enough here. There we go. Crush that hat in. Thank you so much for the hat. Tony with another hat. Gotta shimmy myself over here. Thank you for the hat, Tony. Thank you for the hat. Oh, there we go. Lock it in. Shiloh with the other hat. Mixed Source Studio, welcome to the stream. Congratulations on your number 29. Folks, that's the last hat. That's the last hat. You did it. You did it. You got all the hats. Let's go ahead and get this hat on here. Ah, I lost it. Oh no. Let's go. It's the last hat. You guys did great. You guys are amazing. You guys cracked me up. All right. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. My room's not big enough for all this hat. Scam staffed. All right, folks. You guys did it. Planning for a stream at Game Jam start. Yeah, so Dre, I will absolutely be streaming quite a bit. We got it. Points, add, all, 500 points. That's one thing to join too. Cameron, welcome into the stream. Great to have you here. Thank you for that. And we made it. We made it. We got all the hats in the world here. All hats. I'm sad I gotta go. Cameron Howell. Welcome to the stream today. We got Cameron Howell with all the hats in the stream. You just got a big head. Captain Marge. That's right, Captain Marge. I'm large and in Marge. We're gonna make a sad tofu over here. Omni as well. Welcome to the stream. Beegs, how you been, folks? Don't forget to give Beegs some love. Beegs, how was your stream? Working on Portal still, it looked like. If you want to watch an incredible game dev, incredible streamer, your stream got such the layout, got such an amazing stuff going on over there. I absolutely love your stream. Been working on Mechanically Challenged. Folks, one last plug here. We're gonna have a game jam starting in 1 day, 23 hours, 43 minutes, just under 2 days away. Do you still need a sponsor for the game jam? If you want to sponsor us for the game jam, you can. We don't need sponsors, but if you want to sponsor, I always welcome more sponsors. But yeah, we have $1,050 in prices. $1,050 in price. For anyone just joining us, we're gonna do one last plug for Captain Coder's Learn You a Game Jam here. One last plug for Captain Coder's Learn You a Game Jam. Hello and welcome to Captain Coder's Learn You a Game Jam, where you are encouraged to learn something new. In this game jam, you don't win by creating the best game possible. You win by learning as much as possible. In addition to submitting your game to this jam, you're encouraged to submit a devlog, blog, or vlog detailing what you learned along with the resources that you used so others can also learn that skill. If you do this, you're entered into our raffle to win $50. 5 unique people will be drawn and each will win $50. Additionally, myself and 2 guest judges will review all of the submissions to determine the top 5 most educational submissions. 2 grand prize winners will receive $250 each, one for the best written blog and one for the most educational video or podcast. Additionally, 3 runners up will win $100 each just for learning something new. So join the Discord, check us out on Twitch, and learn something new. I can't wait to see what you make. We'll see you there. Yeah, folks, so join the Discord. It's going to be so much fun. It doesn't have to be written. It can be a video, devlog, blog. So, Beeks, let me show you. Let me show you the one from last year. That one was pretty crazy. We have a lot more prizes, but there were several people who were like, I thought, let me show you my favorite from last year. There's 3 judges, so we all have to sort of come to a consensus. But it doesn't have to be crazy. It's very, very simple. YouTuber, it's going to be really embarrassing when I don't win. So we have one for best video, one for best written, and then we have 3 runners up. I'm thinking there's going to be some fierce competition, but here is an example of one that was sort of in the top 5 last year. So you don't have to do a lot for it. So it's like, hey, here was my experience, couple paragraphs, and then these are the videos I used. So this, I think, is one of the best ones. One of the best ones here. Biggs Portals is currently winning, I think, in the vote as well. So, folks, if you want to go vote on themes, go over to this link here. Vote on themes. We're going to be doing another round starting tomorrow on themes as well. We'll be doing a second round of themes tomorrow. So I'm going to take the top ones here. This one currently on this one. Hang on. Here's what it looks like. Currently on this one, you have all of these choices. You can select as many as you want. I'm going to take the top 10 from this, I think, and then you're going to be allowed to vote on exactly one in the next set. But I'm going to take the top 10 from this, reduce it down, maybe 1 or 2 is what you can select, and then we'll probably do a random selection from the top 5 from that. Okay. So go take a look at this. My favorite is All of the Puns. All of the Puns is one of my favorite ones here, but Portals is an option, and Portals is doing really well. So you may end up just being able to do Portals again. But yeah, go vote on it. We're going to go find someone to raid into. I like A Quiet Place, I think, is doing really well as well. I don't want to reveal who's what. Let's look at who's in the lead real quick. I'm not going to show you who's in the lead. We've had 50 responses to this. There's some good ones in here. Some good ones, and a lot of them. But yeah, I'm going to take any of the ones that, essentially, anything that has more than 10 votes is going to be part of the final randomization process, I think. Yeah, so anything that has more than 10 votes. It's looking good. Looking good. There's about 10 options right now. We're going to take the top ones there. I got to get out of here, though. I got to take my dogs for a walk before it gets too hot. Let's see, who do we raid? We could raid... We might raid Fox Hollow Games. Full box we haven't raided in a while. I haven't raided a lot of people. Sundown is a good one. I want to promote the game jam, so I want to maybe raid into someone new. Kuvamin, short stream before work. Practical's always good, but we've been promoting a lot. Would be fun. Or Jotson. Maybe we'll do Jotson. Yeah, I don't think I've been to Jotson. Okay. Jotson looks like he's only been going for an hour. Let's raid into Jotson. Let's promote the game jam. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do that. I don't think we've been there to promote the game jam. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say, happy Monday. Captain Coder wants you to learn you a game jam. I normally don't do raid messages because I get a little bit nervous on them. But if you could copy paste that message, we're going to go over there. We're going to promote it a little bit. Folks, you guys are so awesome. You guys are so incredible, making my morning absolutely, absolutely wonderful. I appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, please copy, paste that message when we get over there. We're going to promote the game jam. It's going to be so much fun. I want to make sure everyone knows all about it. So folks, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Copy, paste that message. Let's get the raid set up here. Raid. I'm going to raid out to Johnson. We'll be back. I'm going to be back later today. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to be doing a bunch of streaming. I need to update my schedule. I'll be streaming every day for the next 2 weeks, I believe, or as many days as possible here. Yeah, please get in there. Copy, paste that message. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Click join the raid button if you could. That's weird. All right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. Remember to keep coding, keep growing, keep being the best you can be. I'll be back later today. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time.